Hello! Hello, hello! Hey! Planet Scent, Scentlings, Nation of Scent? Senticans? Oh, that's new. How you guys doing? What's going on? Hello! Hello, hello, hello! We have Cookie, Caldwell, Scent Realm. Oh, is that it? Let's turn this music down just a little bit. We'll jump over to the studio briefly. Gears and Gear, hello. Hello. We're gonna jump over to the studio for a moment. Here we go. Hey gang, what's going on? Hello. Yes, hello. How you guys doing? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. You guys miss me? What's going on? Riel is here, Caldwell's here, Dorzune. Dex is here, oh my god, Funky Thunder. Hello, what are you guys up to? Truly is Hoodie Weather Part 2. Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna shave tomorrow. I have a haircut scheduled tomorrow. Hello! Hello! Thank you so much, Scotty. How you doing? And can we, there it is. Riel, thank you. So, you guys, the rugged look is growing on me. It's been blustery. It's actually blustery enough. And I know, I'm sorry. It's actually blustery enough that I have a weird predicament. I have to, I guess I'm assuming my employers won't see this. We have to make a fib to our employers about how stable our power is here. It's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's a bad thing. But we were supposed to, even though we're on vacation, I've mentioned before that with our particular work, let's turn the music down. It's still too loud. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you got some snow yesterday? Dude, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I have to kind of, I guess exaggerate the stability of our situation. I don't think it's everyone in the area. Like, I should hope anyway. Sir, there's a stream in my music. Well, let's try and fish it out. So, the gist of it is this. We have a lot of wind here. And this house, I'm beginning to think isn't like super duper. And so, we have some trouble with maintaining power. What's it doing? Well, my computer has shut off enough today that when I was, when I was editing my video that I posted, by the way, clip compilation 7, very excited about it. When we posted that, I actually got a, kind of, a little bit Funky Thunder. We actually got blue screen. I was very afraid because the computer has been shut off forcibly by a lack of power too many times. And if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't have replace this PC on a dime kind of, you know, on the dot kind of money. So, you know, I'm really hoping that no harm comes to this. I think I may try sacrificing a goat to Odin. Sarah, are you with us today? Is that what's going on right now?
I'm here.
Hello. Yeah, and so we're also faced with the, a scent body pillow to Zeus. You know what I did do? I made, in fact, we won't play it. It sucks. I made the clip compilation, right? Well, I do have one. I have a surge protector, but I don't have a backup battery, no. But, no, it sucks. That's the problem. So I made the clip compilation. Dope, right? That's amazing. The thing that I also did was I made a short, a 1-minute short, compiling all the best footage of the Stampede. And that's wonderful. But here's the thing. It sucks. It's kind of like when I did the Chicago stuff. I started putting together the Chicago footage and I was like, this sucks. Because at best, the Chicago stuff was just us driving around Chicago. Kinda sucked. And then when I did the... Yes, I do. No. Yeah, thank you, Gears. And I don't want to do that. But the thing is, Or is that what it was? Cleveland? Whatever it was. The place out in the middle of the United States. One of those flyover locations. Cleveland, thank you. No, and so I did the compilation for the Stampede, right? Then I watched it and I was like, if you didn't know what the Stampede was, you wouldn't know it doesn't make any sense. So honestly, it's yeah, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, did I see the Malikan? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Delta. Yes, I did. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, exactly. Well, and to us, it's pretty funny, but there's like 24 of us that it would make sense to. Right, when did he, well, that's the thing though, is that like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a short about the Stampede footage, because it's like 10 minutes, like raw footage. And then like, it sucks. I mean, I might give it to you now. How about I give it to you tomorrow? I'll give it to you tomorrow. I'll give it to you tomorrow. I'll publish it. It has to go to YouTube, which like takes an hour, and then I have to publish it. So we'll meet in the middle. We'll do tomorrow. But I did put out the clip compilation today. Ooh, look at you with all your sense. Oopsies, file corrupted. Sorry. Huh? Oh, no. I have, it's in Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere. That's where it is, and it has to go to YouTube, which doesn't ever have a problem for me in the times that I've used it. That hasn't been a problem. Also, this week, expect a dump into the Cyberpunk stuff. There's a lot that's going to be updated at one time with that. So that's gonna happen there on the YouTube. But yeah, so I was saying, we actually have some stuff that we have to do, Sarah and I, even though we're on vacation. We'll be paid more than normal for it. But, wait, what's my YouTube channel? It's Cent Sterling. Yeah, it's Cent Sterling, a quench, okay. It's right there, that's it. So, what do I think about it? It's wonderful, I love it. I love it. I love Andor. I think it's incredible. And I'm
gonna be back in just a little bit.
Okay. Oh my God! D-Beck, you're a monster! Oh my God! D-Beck, that's incredible. I'm actually confused and frightened by your progress. Anyway, we have a little bit of work we have to do. Even though we're on vacation, there was some stuff that was supposed to get to us that we technically could have done. And I'm just gonna be like, hey gang, we didn't have power at all. Even though it's only been like lapses of power, we're gonna be like, oh no! We haven't had much power at all. Anyway. Well, Cookie, I warn you, the quality only gets worse the further back you go. Dramatically worse. Or lazy, or you're a machine. It's the latter, I promise you. Yeah, so, for real, they start pretty rough. This one was definitely the most put together. You can tell, you can see the experience that I gain every time I make one of these things, like, improve dramatically. So anyway, I'm going to be jumping over to SWTOR. A little game called Star Wars: The Old Republic. Maybe you've heard of it. I'm gonna get it going. So I will see you guys over there. Yeah, well I have. Yeah, I post the nightly nonsense, so don't be alarmed. It's not what you think it is. Am I gonna practice? Not on stream, baby. But this week, yeah. It's on my whiteboard of shit to do. So I'll see you guys over at the monitor. See you there. Yeah. Oh yeah? Is that true? Oh my God. Whether gods leave the GG alone tomorrow, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Dishonored. Oh. Well, you know, I'm sure I'm dishonored over something. I mean, there's so much to choose from. I could be dishonored over any number of things. you could just take a random clip over most of like the things that like I've said and just take that and be like, well, how does he fare to whatever kind of deity reigns over us? And then be like, nah, he's fucked. He's fucked. No, he's fucked. Ooh, yeah. You wish you had a mechanical sinus. Yeah, I bet Sarah wants the same thing. EA is greedy. What happened? What's the deal? What's the pickle? Woo. Really? We're back to that, huh? That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, rather than a month. Yeah, well, you know. They'd have to like discount the month. Loving this view of my character screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't? Obviously. Obviously. Yeah, and for those of you who are like, why are you bundled up? A, it's because we don't have heating. And B, it's because we do have heaters. But they've been shaky the last couple days. So, oh, it fits the current looks. Okay, okay. I'll take that. Shaky the last couple days. So, we've actually been relying on the fireplace, which is kind of nice. We have a fireplace. You guys saw some of that yesterday. And, yeah, it's been a blast. It's been dope. Dope. Yeah, it's just poorly maintained. It's a rental, and the people who rent it to us don't like us, I guess. You have at least 10 candles just for such an emergency. That sounds really good. Like you're probably gonna have a lot of heat coming off those candles. Really nice stuff. Whoa. You wish you could get your wife down to like 100 candles? Fair enough. I think we have a cupboard in the bathroom full of ready-to-go replaceable candles from like Bed Bath & Beyond or Body Works or whatever. Coiling? Really? Ooh. Is that cooling your house, right? Mm-hmm. Cooling. Yeah, okay. Got you. Yeah, yeah. I've heard that problem.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Well, Ronan Creed, welcome. Nice to have you. Now, this is another thing. I tried. I don't know how successful I was. I don't know how successful I was. But I think I may have fixed. I'm waiting for the echo, sorry. I think I may have fixed some of the problems we have with the echo. I'm waiting. You guys have an electric outage? Be like you. Won't have an electric outage. Oh, nice. Perfect. Done. Yeah, hello again, Ronan that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Coal-fired computers. They're all the rage. Yeah. Yeah. They just have a whole bunch of those chicks from like the 50s working circuit boards. Just it's all manual.
Attention. Fuel rationing is in effect.
Yeah.
Station visitors will be refueled in priority order. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Pedal with your feet. Sure. Okay. Joining the queue. Was watching your stream before. You rated a buddy doing Lady Dom. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Who was the buddy? Do we know them? Honestly, I'm I'm shocked anymore when like I see a name I haven't seen previously. Oh, okay. Oh, he just started streaming. Right on. I take it was the hard mode? Sweet. Well, if we see kitty
You
treats
are
in
now a sentinel.
here, ooh, exiled. Thank you, man. If we see kitty treats in here tonight, then we're gonna be doing the I'm hoping we're gonna be doing the Dread Fortress and also S&V. So S&V and Dread Fortress. It kind of depends on if she's done it or not. That's kind of the depending thing. Yeah. It all kind of depends on her. Alright. Well, yeah, but also she's, you know, a grown-up with her own stream to tend to. And also, yeah, it does seem, I got it. It is so annoying. I unpaired everything. I took out all the links, I rebuilt all my connections to slobs, and then I turned it all back on systematically. So hopefully we're done with all the repeating nonsense. Also, you guys have heard me bitch about the Stream Deck. And we saw that obscenely expensive Razer Stream Deck copy that they made, right? Well, like over the weekend, Elgato released their answer to Razer's over the top, and they're the same price. And I've been looking into it, and I hate this, but I think I'm gonna buy one. It just seems like it's gonna have tools that I want, and fingers crossed, it isn't a piece of shit. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Who caught Andrew's stream on Sunday? Well, thank you. It does. Yeah, it has knobs. Yeah. So you were testing out to see if you can. Thank you very much, Gears and Gear. I appreciate that. Yeah, it has knobs. It's like the Razer one. It's just that it's Elgato, and I guess there isn't really a reason I would choose Elgato over Razer, except for the fact that I own several Razer products, and I know how, finicky Razer software can be. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree that it can be touchy? Is that the word? What's the word? What am I trying to say without saying it? Poopy? Oh. Dude, do it. No. Oh, now it's okay. All right. Buy you one first. Oh, yeah. Shitty. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I think you guys pretty much picking up on what I'm putting down. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, we got a tank. Oh. Does anyone remember what was announced? Was it last week? Oh my god. Time is flying. So in 7.2 we're going to be able to queue separately the 4v4s and good content. That's gonna be amazing. We're gonna be able to very quickly say, I wanna play fun stuff, or I wanna play shit. And we can choose shit or 8v8 content, and we can make that choice whenever we want. And that's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be so, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Oh, and the addition of like the, what do we call, is that like a season pass? Is that what that's called? No, and not so much, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that last week, and what's kind of funny is that I was told by a number of people that there weren't that many people bothered by it. There really are. And I think that Scotty and I are probably saying, we're probably, yo, what's up? Shadow, hello. We're probably sourcing some of the same content. Very much is the community divided, at least in some of its more vocal locations. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't know what kind of an outlook, or like what kind of an impact it's going to have long term. You had too much candy corn. Oh my god. Is candy corn, is it good? I haven't had it in a long time. Oh, a lot of issues, Can you give us one? Full of, it is sugar. It's sugar materialized as a corn, as a kernel. Woo. The
round is over. Frog dogs took that one.
Ooh, I get a guard. You fell asleep sometime in December. Ooh. When trading for one, want to quickly... Hello, you need an opal? Damn. That's... Why? Me too. Me too. Yo! Hello, Dark. What's going on? I'm gonna share this, because too many times I don't pick it up. I always just feel like that one. You do too? Dude, so do I. I don't have one. I mean, I have codes, sure. But who uses those? Did someone say opal? I didn't. Like, well, I guess I did. Tech. You need an opal. Sounds awesome. Codes are for losers. I love losers.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Hello! Coach, how you doing? Welcome in, thank you. Nice to have you on board. Yeah. Oh. I love losers. That's how your mother and I met. Ooh. Finish reading your reasoning, here we go. You said, win trading for one, want to quickly get the season pass done, go win trade at 4v4, since 95% of the PvP population will be queuing it. Oh, sure. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we want to go with you, because you were a tank and you did tank things. Look at it. Tank things, right there. Oh. This week has to be a new start. Last week, GG destroyed your 5-week winning streak. I'm really sorry to hear that. Well, we're going to be doing a, no code this week. No Volptila code, anyway. Did we do a Volptila last week? Did we? I feel like we did. I have it on paper somewhere, but I gotta tell you, I don't do well on this vacation business. I'm losing track of days, time, and also 2 days without streaming or working. Losing my mind. We just ran errands. We just did chores. I don't even know what to do with myself. Okay, so we did last week. That's cool. Oh. Yeah. Well, we got our first one done. Ooh, read a Star Wars novel? That's not a bad idea. I haven't finished the Thrawn trilogy. That is probably some excellent advice, Big Door. How you doing? It's been a minute. I know that when you kind of disappeared from our lives, it was because you had a lot going on. How you doing? bribe people for the opal mount. Oh, okay, okay. Well, and that's, you know, the way to do it, I think. Yeah, I think just ultimately bribing, that's the best way to do anything. Oh, you're watching the stream on a 50-inch flat screen. Epicness. I'm even bigger now. That sounds incredible. I'm really happy for you. I think more of me in any capacity is what everyone needs, right? I think that's probably true. Even if it means square footage. Perfect. 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 Size matters not? Yep. What if I said size matters little? Get it? Because it's like a... And then the... And then the... Never mind. I'm not that big. I'm not even... I'm just tall for 5'2". We've talked about this. Huh? TVs. Monitors. Size of a monitor. Doesn't matter that much. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna be giving away a Peacemaker. This Wednesday. Tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, they're trying to sell one? An opal? Holy shit. That's pretty good. I heard of a trade last week that was 5 hyper crates for a, 5 hyper crates for one. So, I mean, that's, you know, sounds like inflation's already hitting hard. Uh-huh. Some one-handed playing later? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We need that earpiece. Get over there with your friends, please. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Oh. Henry Cavill, and that was your last coherent thought. I understand. I really do. He is... I said before, quasi-jokingly, I'm quasi-jokingly, that everyone should have to watch, like, you know, the episode of The Witcher with the bathtub scene in their sex ed class, like when they're in high school, so everyone can know that sexuality is on a spectrum, you know, so that it's like, look, you know, you might be straight, but is anyone that straight? Think about it. And everyone's like, oh my God, they're right. I'm just saying it could really help a lot of people. A lot of people. Yo, what's up, Kendall? How you doing? Hello. How you doing? Hello. Yeah. So by the way, I need to speak. Do you guys, dear viewer, do you spend a lot of time on Adobe Pro? What's up? Right, that's what I'm saying. We call it the Cavill spectrum. That's right. That's right. You have it, but no. I understand. I understand. The reason is because when I put together one of these videos, like the clip compilation 7, yeah, what? I've heard of that, man. Oh, at work. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Wow, mildly allergic to dish soap. That sucks, actually. Well, so the reason is, I was hoping that I could engage some of you in a side chat after this some other time, because I need to know how to maximize my flow. It took me, with all of the clips assembled and put together already, it took me like 2 hours to put together the 7th clip compilation that we saw tonight. Sent, have you come up with a name for your community members yet? If not, you have an idea for one. Every great steamer needs a community nickname. Well, Sentlings was already proposed. Do you have something that can beat Sentlings? I'm down. The Sentinels. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like where your head's at, though. This is good. This is good. This is what we should all be thinking about. How to turn a kind of a regular viewership / just BS community into a full-blown cult, and it's marketing. That's the key. We already have an actual symbol. We can start putting it on flags. Praise be. Praise be. I think it's gonna be really, we can hand out literature, you know? All kinds of really quotes that just, they really, you know, they just rope you in. All kinds of quotes that just, you know, they just, you hear it and you're like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Yeah. Do you have a, yes, that's right. We just praise Scott Sterling. That's right, that's right. The Sterling Silas, oh, sure. Colt had already been taken by OTK. Well, we'll have to work on it. Okay. Okay. This is all very provocative. I think we need to start thinking about it. We can put together some light reading material. You know? Quotes that everyone agrees with. Sure. A nice jumpsuit. A nice steel gray jumpsuit. Something really neutral. Definitely not creepy. It'll be nice. It'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the giveaway dancers. Now there's another one. If we ever had like a sports team as part, if we ever, you know, if the Colt gets big enough that we have a sports team, we need to have like the mascot be the Sterling's giveaway dancers. And it's just like, it's just some dude in like I don't know, someone's random thing. Oh, Sarah, well, so am I, Kendall. So I'm agreeing with you. You will need your colors, sure. You volunteer to be a dancer, perfect. Kool-Aid, part of the snacks, definitely. Absolutely, Rob. Absolutely. Yeah. Really nice, again, just gender neutralizing jumpsuits. Really nice. Perfect. Perfect. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. God. Colts, man. There's some like not labeled Colts too. So like if you even like go as far as like I'm trying to remember his name. The thumb and the toe. What are their names? Who am I talking? Another 4v4? Bruv. Thumb and toe. What are their real names? What are their names? What are their names?
Welcome to Garada the Hutt's Arena of Death.
Paul, it's something. Logan and Mark?
Two teams have been
I don't think it's
assembled at
Mark.
random. Rotworms and Frog Dogs. First team
Oh, I know
destroys
why
team
it's
wins
4v4s.
each round. Once
Felix?
you're down,
Felix
you're
Paul?
out until the round's over.
Logan
Who will
and
be the winner?
Trayshawn?
Who will be the
Krayshawn?
corpses?
Logan and Krayshawn Paul?
Audience, place your bets.
I don't know. The point is, whatever the names are. No, isn't Felix, oh, Jake and Logan. Thank you, Rio. Thank you. No. Okay, so, yeah. Hey! Felix is a cat, but Felix is also the name of, PewDiePie, I think, right? Oh, I do. Sweet. Yeah. So, yeah, Logan and Krayshawn Paul are going to be amazing. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really cool.
Frog Dogs,
Oh.
get in there and go.
Well, all right. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I think, I don't know. I've never seen PewDiePie except
Welcome
in
to the
pictures.
clan, warrior.
Hello, Space. Hello. Okay, there we go. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Golden Swag. How you doing, man? Yeah, we are, yo, Spaceport, what's up, man? Right now, we're PvP. We're flexing our PvP-ness, our prowess. Some people try and take, you know, the words that I say out of context, and I just want to warn you, Space, that happens, and it's just shameful, is what it is. Some people will, we're talking about how we're gonna start a cult, and, you know, I'm worried that things like that are gonna come back to haunt me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that people are they're gonna take what I say out of context, you know? And someone's going to say that, exactly, hashtag not a cult, you know. Trying to get you through 30 gear. Well, that's not bad. I'm not trying much. I wasn't really even trying to pay attention there. But I would say that is a thing. Oh, you think so? I'm sure we can find something. Huh? Kendall, what? Oh my god. You think so? You've always wanted to start a cult. Well, and so I figure when it eventually happens, when our regular, almost daily viewership takes the natural progression into a cult, which I feel is just coming, right? It's inevitable. It'll happen. It's just that it's, you know, we have to be ready for it, right? So when it happens, I figure, sure. Yeah, you've already started the robes, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Definitely. Yeah, so Space, thank you. I appreciate it. Do we need you for the cult? Success, this is the nice thing about Twitch. The Venn diagram of Twitch and the Venn diagram where it intersects with people playing MMOs. Loads of virgins. At this point, we need to start sacrificing people who've actually had sex. And that's going to appease our volcano god. And I think that when we get that far, we'll make the final decision, but we don't need to worry about it right now. That's still so far down the line. That's like 4 or 5 steps down the line. Oh yeah. The sizzling sense, I think we're getting closer.
Next round's about to start. Ready, set, go rack up some kills.
Yeah, we're getting there. Now, you might say, okay, so Sterling, you're married. Isn't that gonna be a problem? No, I'm saving myself. And when I, you know, finally, I don't know, get double married or whatever, you know, whatever might be going on, whenever. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah. But, you know, you gotta make sure. Yeah, I haven't held hands yet. That's a little risque. The Sterlites? Okay. Man, you're about to send some simp dollars. I get that. I get that success. But you're not allowed to say simp anymore, you know? You know what's really wild? I've actually had that response several times. Not about the simp dollars. Just about the, you're married? Ugh! And I don't mean to say you're like, it's like, oh, yeah, huh? Well, yeah, of course. Swimming in ass. I'm not sure how many of you have ever shucked hay, but I can tell you that it kind of feels like you could swim in ass a couple hours into shucking hay. It really feels the Simpin' Sense. Now that sounds like a band, you know? It's not a band I would listen to. It's just, it does sound like a band. You get that? You're married. Now, is it like a burn where they're like, someone likes you? Oh. Oh my. You mean said, of course, the married man. This man, good looking, not to get. Well, that's. Thank you. That's. Thank you. But that is always what I feel like. The sinful sentinels. Well, I told you guys, in high school and actually right after, I did bear the nickname Lucifer for a while. But that's probably unrelated. You were single for 35 years and knew exactly what it was. Sure. Yeah. We have circled back on the music. I mean, it's good, but it's like, I do. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The guy's a handsome, handsome devil. Super sense? I don't know. I feel like there's some untapped market here. No, there's no relationship. Frankincense? See, this is what I was gonna say, Sarah. I think that we have an untapped little market here. I think that we need to start digging into the SCENTS or the CENTS as our as kind of like our wordplay field here. Here you go. That's for you. Scented Sentinels. See, now, granted, not every Sentinel is gonna smell good, but I feel sense bitches. Done. Stamp. That's it. That's all we need. That's it. Game over. We're done. Oh. What kind of feel do I get for my chat? Might be a good idea for the name. I think of them like chums, I think of them like chums, kind of like what you put in the water to attract sharks. And it's nothing to dig into. It's nothing to dig into. But eventually, as people are sacrificed to Cthulhu so that I can make my wish, I do think that it will take on that, that tone. That's no raging cyclone, no, not yet. Later, when we start making sacrifices to Cthulhu, yeah, I mean, it's a part of it, right? It's a part of it. But I mean, chums, I would say, are that's it. Chums. God, this is the stupidest conversation I've ever had. Time to chum the waters. Oh, God. It's true. This is the stupidest conversation I've had so far. Perfect. Oh, I have? I'm sure I have. I'm positive I have. You guys ever talk to somebody who's on mushrooms and drunk at 4 in the morning? Immediately jumps to the bottom of any kind of conversation you might have had. An eye patch? Yeah, alright. I don't know where it is. There it is. Oh my God. Stupidest today. Yeah. For sure. For sure. There it is. I'm all patched up. But yeah. You can keep it. Yeah. I've never been on shrooms, but I've babysat several people on shrooms. Hello, Stave. How you doing, man? To the Rishi Stronghold PvP area for sacrifice ceremony? Oh, man. The vibe. It's just so funny. I've never thought of, So we're gonna be doing the what was the thing we were gonna mark it oh, interesting. Sent the message. Perfect. Forget the name. The Mohawk mount. Okay. Sent Plitskin. Sure. Sure. I think everybody has different experiences. I'm just not interested. You know, I'm just not super interested. Scent Man. Or we can get Al Pacino as our spokesperson, and we can have him star in a little mini clip or something. Scent of a Sterling. You know what I mean? Kids, Al Pacino is an actor. Go ask your grandparents. A bunker made out of that man's face. Absolutely. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Hooah! Yep. I am. Yeah. Okay, so look, Riel, you're suggesting they're gonna know what Tropic Thunder is. I mean, I guess it's not that old, but like, Duchess Centine of, okay, of Centilor. Okay. An homage. That's true. Yeah, and I think that's a really good point, is we really shouldn't stray from who this is all about. It's all about Scott Sterling. That's what this is all about. Scent Grossman, sure. Oh, I agree. Honestly, yo, how you doing? Brian Fire 1. What's up, man? Centilorians. The Sentinels Sterling. Sure. Yo, man. I don't know. I guess 50, probably? Too many of the newbies don't know who they owe penance to. That's true. That's probably true. Yeah. Whoa. A Japanese-based name, which are used to call spirits of the dead, which possess humans and cause suffering. I'm not sure that's on brand. You know, if we're gonna market a cult to people, we need to have a concise message. Order of the Sentinels. Okay. Dude, don't worry about it. You're good, man. Don't worry, you're good. Cliffy? Perfect. Perfect. Order of the Sentinels. Well, and the thing is, the last time I played a segment from that, YouTube slapped me on the belly. They gave me a pink belly. Cameron Con, hello. It's going fantastic, man. Showing some lurking love? Thank you. Oh my god, Xeno? Oh, I'm here for this. Let's do it. Let's do it. DPS. My favorite story in this game. My favorite of the plots is the operative, and then it's followed by the Jedi Knight. But honestly, the more I play, I think the warrior is tied with the knight. Truly, I think it's tied with the knight. The Jedi Knight is the kind of unofficial Coder 3 plot that so many people are pining after. But the warrior story is just dope. It's just dope. That's the thing. I mean, hey, you know, I think that's not a bad idea. If I make it to 50, you can call me 50 Cent. You do it. Call me 50 Cent if I make it to 50. Sarah, you there? Good. My darling wife is, I try not to mention that I'm gonna, you know, probably not make it to 50 when she's around, just because. She got tired of my shit. Well, she's actually been at it for hours. Despite being on vacation, we've been very busy. And she spent the, Tuesday afternoons are her D&D nights. And so she plays D&D with a group of people, and she was doing that for like 4 hours today, so. That was right before the stream. So, you know, there's that. She might even be on the treadmill, I don't know. I like this Tower Dur set. It's pretty good. Well, apparently, we're going to have to start our own Xeno group. Anybody interested? How long am I going to be on? Well, Bane Death, right now, it's not yet 9 o'clock. Probably at least 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. We're gone for a bit. Oh, maybe she did. Did she say that? I thought she was like gonna be like gone from the from chat. Ew. Ew. Wait a minute. Oh, really? At the Battletech Center? Okay, so first of all, what is the Battletech Center? I have to imagine that has something to do with like, that'll get you to 3 a.m.? This'll work? Perfect. What's going on, Junasa? How you doing? What's going on? Oh. That could be. Actually, I kind of want to know. So, with the eye patch on, Cheryl, I'm actually going to go check on them. Shoot me a whisper if you want to jump into... Good, man. I'm glad to hear it. Why so good? What's going on? A version of the Mech Warrior Simulator. Okay. See, now, I was hoping you would say that. Mech Warrior, Battletech, that was kind of my introduction into, like, real board games, tabletop stuff. Battletech, before anything else, was the game I latched onto. Loved that shit. Oh, new mets. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, so, let's see here. Boogie. There it is. So, there's that. Ah, I used to work at one. Oh. Oh. Well, okay. I'll be right back. Like I said, I'm going to go check on my wife. I gotta find out what's going on. I'll be back in a second. Hello. I'm back. So, no, she's here. She's just busy. She's just doing stuff around the house. She's doing them chores. So, okay. Doesn't look like a lot of people want to jump into the, into this stuff. That's all right. World boss? Yeah, I want to do Xeno. I want to do Xeno. You remember which is oh. For me, oh god, the Shelter was so gross. So one thing I need to do is go to the, definitely not doing war zones right now, I'll tell you that right now. You're logging on for a spell? Sure. No need, I mean, don't stress it. We got other stuff to do. But, oh, we gotta change the songs. This is the first thing we're gonna do. Hello. You haven't played in like 3 years. What is the combat style business? Ooh. You can basically use a Jedi abilities on your Jug. Yes. Now, here's the deal. So, Kenster, I'm glad you asked. And, oh, it's 10 minutes. So, I will show you. So, if you go to, oh no, Dark. If we go over here to Fish Tank. So Fish Tank is a Jedi Knight that I am working through the story with. We're going through the Jedi Knight story with Fish Tank. Having a good time. And here we are on Voss. Sweet. Well, right here. Ooh, that sounds amazing. We got 6 people in our stream guild on right now, by the way, just to, but yeah, so you can see here, this is a level 49 Juggernaut. This is literally a Juggernaut's moves in the character of the Jedi Knight. So we are actually a Juggernaut in abilities, and we are in the Jedi Knight storyline. The way that they've divided the combat styles is either Force or Tech. So if you start a new character, what you can do is basically choose, as a Tech user or a Force user, any of the play styles, the combat styles, of a Tech or a Force, depending on which story you choose. So an example, I chose the Jedi Knight story. I could choose a Sentinel, a Marauder, a Sorcerer, a Sage, a... correct. That's correct. Yeah. Yes, that's right. And, that's right. Yeah. And so, yeah, so you can do any of those as a Force user. In any of the... Oh, can you join the Stream Guild? Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. What's the name? Imper Pub side, we have one for each. Yes, that's right. That's right. So what that means is you can go to the Trooper storyline and actually play a sniper in actuality. Your combat style would be that of a sniper, but you'd be going through the Trooper storyline. So you can actually go into cover, you pull out your sniper rifle as if you were a sniper, but you're on the Republic, you're doing the Trooper storyline. And as an added bonus, oh, the story with me. Well, I'm probably not going to play this right now. It's just something that I have. Something that we're working through. What we're doing is just kind of demoing what's going on with the combat styles. The other part of this is the... Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And here's the coolest part as far as I'm concerned. You can choose a second. So right here, you can see I haven't chosen one yet, I'm probably going to go with an assassin or a shadow, just because I like to have a stealth character paired with all of my non-stealthers. So, yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we put this one together last stream. So, not last stream, last time I played her. This is, what is she wearing? So this is the Steadfast Master's Boots, the Jedi Knight Revan's Belt, the SWTOR Chill Leggings, the Steadfast Master's Gloves, Jedi Knight Revan's chest piece hood, but it doesn't really matter because she's a Nautilin, so hoods don't matter. And then the covert wrists. So, you know, cheap stuff. But, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a nice compliment. Yeah, she got it going on. She's doing good. Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, how do you get it to look like that? Well, so this is the overtuned Derelict lightsaber, and I'm using the advanced black purple. And I don't think anybody can actually get this anymore. This is kind of just something they made available if you were a sub like 5 years ago. And then this is the Indigo Fog tuning. Cool. I mean, weirdly enough, this might actually be the most expensive set of gear I have on any of my characters. Yeah. And that's probably what it's gonna be, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. So, Dorazun, if that's true, that's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't ever change the music, God. Rumors of my attention deficit disorder have been greatly exaggerated. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, if you can get those, that's dope. I think they're pretty great, so. Of course I use them. So that's Fish Tank. It's pretty cool. And, I was gonna show you this. So I have here a Scoundrel. This is a Scoundrel, right? Smuggler storyline because it was made before 7.0. Auto within reason. There's always like a kind of parameter that it kind of goes within, but depending on where I look for those parameters and how I set those parameters, it can accidentally loop, and that's lame. But I also just don't invest enough time to make sure that doesn't happen before I'm hearing the same songs again. So, this character right here is a Scoundrel. And I simply, or no, actually, yeah, right now it's a Scoundrel. But using this swapping ability, and actually you can make loadouts so that all the gear, all the moves, everything is all set up. Literally just change the loadout and all the gear shifts over to, in this case, a power tech. I am a Scoundrel and I am a power tech on this character. Love it. EA going to offer the collectors again? Well, hello. How you doing, Fever? What's going on, man? What they did was they offered, and maybe this is what you're talking about. It's the collection vendor. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm quite wealthy. Quite well. This thing right here, right? Well, I can show you what they have. Up, up and away. It's account wide, but it's still really expensive. Yeah, 2,000. Oh, well, damn. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad that we could be that. That's great. Breathe air, breath air.
Here's what I
Right
got.
on.
Look quick if you want.
Right on. I agree, air, super good to breathe. There have been some lab experiments where we kind of forced some rats to breathe liquid, but we over-oxygenated it, and they were able to breathe it. Temporarily. But they did die. They did die. Is this like what you're looking for? Uh-huh. It's right here. It's It's, you know, it's fine. It's like, listen.
Straighten up, Sterling.
It's okay. Like, it's not, it's fine. It's fine. It's harmless. It's not hurting anybody. You know. Anyway, but yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Ooh. I may shun you. Well, you're right. How dare you? You know, Kendall, it's people like you who spend hundreds of dollars on cartel coins. And really, you make me sick is what you do. Yeah. Kendall, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good, man. You're good. Oh my god. Speaking of which, should we put together some great giveaway art tonight? Last week was kind of a freebie. Oh, well that's kind of cool. Yeah. Whoa. That's a pretty dark joke. We need more art, is that true? Last week was kind of a freebie. Last week was kind of a freebie as far as the art goes because that one terrible ad for mange or whatever it was. Gout or something. I forget what it was now. It was just too easy. Gout. It was gout. I'm glad you remember it because it was targeted at me apparently. Sure. Well, that was pretty good. Yeah. No, Kendall. Do you know about the great giveaway? Do you know about the great giveaway, Kendall? Because I have something to comfort you. I have some news that you're really going to enjoy. You can rest easy. You can take a deep breath. In, out. Very good. No, you don't. Well, so here's the deal. Every Wednesday, that's tomorrow actually. Every Wednesday, I give away between 80 and 100 items. Well, I should say we have between 80 and 100 winners. Last week we had
Join the Republic Army. Recruiters
100 and hold on. Technically, what we gave away was over 250 items, technically. But the thing is, we do a lot, and this stream alone nets the good folks over at SWTOR several $100s a month in cartel coins. I spend usually it's 100, then 200, then 100, then 200 on cartel coins weekly. So 1 week $100, the next week usually it's $200, then the next week $100, then the next week $200. And sometimes you have to supplement with a little extra because they have a little some on sale. So for example, in tomorrow's giveaway, I'm going to be handing out an Unstable Peacemaker lightsaber. Pretty dope. But that week I had to throw an extra 100 on. And that's of course on top of the $60 a week that I spend on the 2 60-day subs that I pick up again every week for giving away. And this is
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Thank you very much, Az. This is all giving away. I give it all away every single week. Every single week I give it all away. All of it. All of it. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. And ultimately, when everything's said and done, this stream costs me quite a bit every month, right? Oh, well, thank you. And so every week, I give it up all the time. All the time. 280p, that's true, that's true. Oh, well, I think that's good. But yeah, it's a lot, and, you know, well, let's not get carried away there, Coach. Let's not say things that aren't true. But, well, thank you, Delta. It's not even for that. That's not why I do it. I do it because I love this game, and I wanna move the hype around. Well, Action Blackson! It's been a minute! How you doing? Ready check? Oh my god. Yeah. It's because it's so much fun. We move the fun around, man. So, the point is, Kendall, what I'm saying is that you don't need to worry. You do not need to worry about your $100 you spent. If anybody gives you shit, just be like, well, Sterling spends that much. You point them at me. You send them my way so they can finger wag at me. Also, because of this, people do give me things to give away. And we do that. And you can see, you're like, oh, 21 million. You have 21 million. That's 21 million isn't that much. 21 million isn't that many credits. But if you look closer, that's not what that says. It says 21 billion. And it's because, again, giving it away. Just give it away. I just give it away. You are? Golden Swag, is that you? I was thinking about doing 90 cartel crates tomorrow. Doing 90 winners. That'd be kind of fun, right? I think that'd be fun. Yes, I have. I have been on the PTS. I think the environment is gorgeous. I love the scenery. I think it's amazing. Well, I give away 80 every week at a minimum. So it's usually between 80 and 100. In fact, like, I think in the week before last, I gave away 100 cartel crates and a hyper crate. No, it was 80 cartel crates and 2 hyper crates. That's what it was. Huh? Oh, and then last week, yeah, that's right. Last week, every single winner got a stat. That was pretty wild. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Hey Sterling, do you agree SWTOR is a undergame or RPG? I don't know what that means. It's an MMORPG for show. So it's an MMO, massively multiplayer, online role-playing game. And you know, one of the things that I think hurt SWTOR is when they tried to move away from the massively multiplayer part of it. And they had some cool ideas, some cool stuff that I've liked, and stuff that I enjoyed playing. But when we went into things like Kotet and Kotfi, I think that ultimately probably hurt SWTOR in ways that will be difficult to ever truly, like, move past. And, do I agree? Oh, underrated game. Oh. I mean, I guess, yeah. I think it's amazing. One of the things that's so incredible about this game is that you can... Oh, no, you're good. $15 buys you weeks of gameplay. Weeks of gameplay. Orbithan, did you ever make it onto the PTS? I imagine you did. We two-manned the world boss. It was hilarious. I was told actually that they would be upscaling the world boss. Are a pain. Yeah. I love the map though. Oh, they upped it today. Oh, is that true? Oh.
Support the brave soldiers fighting
It's dope.
across the
Yeah, because you don't even have to
galaxy
pay for it. Like initially, if you just wanted to play it, you could just download it. And by the way, if you don't, up top on the storage. Oh, there you are. Right on, man. Yeah. And like, if you don't even have to pay for it. Seriously, it's free to download, and what you get from the free part, depending on how you pace it, is like, and you can play every single day and still take over a month to get through everything. There's so much content in this game that, yeah, is it underrated? Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm gonna say, nobody pressures me to say that. There's yes, officially, I'm a Star Wars: The Old Republic official content creator. Yeah. But if you've spent much time in the stream, I think you know that there's no one, they don't give me these items I'm buying. You know, that's not how that works. There's no like, well, if you say you like it, then we'll give you stuff. It's not how it works. There's no one saying, don't have a problem. I mean, what was I just saying? I've been bitching about 4v4s for months. And I don't have that one. There's content in this game that most people have still never done. True. Absolutely true. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Oh yeah. Pretty nice guy. Huh. Anyway, pretty much one-shotted. Well, that's good. That's good they built it up. That's good. The quest line, yeah, the secret droid stuff, the macro binoculars, that kind of stuff is amazing. Dread Seed, yeah, that's the yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's so big. And again, nobody's paying me to say that. Nobody's like, hey, you need to toe the line. There's no one saying that. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is that it's the benefit, I think, of streaming not being my job. Streaming is this thing that, like, I do for fun because I enjoy this. This isn't like, you gotta go. Sarah's, we'll see you, man. This isn't my job. I don't have any confusion about what pays my rent. It's the idea, and so nobody's telling me what I have to do. This is if I say something, it's because I want to say it. That's as easy as it gets. That's it. If I don't like a game, I don't play it. Now, yeah, especially if you're just starting off, Orbithan. Especially if you're just starting off. Overall, it's underrated, for sure. Yeah, if you want to. I mean, for me, stop motion. I did stop motion when I was in 2nd and 3rd grade. My buddy and I, we did a Lego and claymation thing. You can't believe that you've tuned in for an hour. That time filled in barely anything. I'm really sorry. I don't know what that means. I don't, if you're wondering what I've done, I've literally flown in circles on my Sentinel here. That's what I've done. I would like to put together though something. So I think what I'll do is probably go to, I don't know. Time flies. It's because we're just bullshitting mostly. 8-man ducks in hard mode. Perfect. Perfect. What is this one here? Kendall says, you notice that when you run around, flee aimlessly, time flies. Overall, no matter if you're a new returning player, but born unrated says, so the question remains, why are numbers not good and why are more people leaving? Your statement is not logical. Well, I think that you can have both. You can have something that's underrated and you can have something that's not enjoyed. Those aren't mutually exclusive. You could both be right. So if people are leaving the game, they might have just been playing it for 10 years and say, you know what, it was a great game, I did it, and they walked away. People who've never heard about it may not be jumping in. And I think you can definitely have both. With turkeys. Well, it's not even Turkey Day yet. It's not even Turkey Day yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got time. Oh, versus when we're actually doing things. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it's because there's just more concentrated talking and BSing, probably. And objectively speaking, other MMOs are far better. Well, it's certain things, certainly. One thing that I really like about Final Fantasy XIV is the incredible speed and man, they just hold on the gas with expansions. It's constant acceleration. They're pumping out new and more and new and more. Really, really, really cool. Yeah. Really, really cool. I really like that. And one of the things with that is you're gonna catch some people in that. But we need to be more realistic. About what? More realistic? What are we being realistic about? I think I missed something. I think somebody said something I didn't catch.
See the galaxy. Defend the Republic. Enlist in the Republic Navy today.
Actually funds Final Fantasy 14, decent sized dev team, unlike BioWare and SWTOR. That's true, Ronan. That's a lot of it. That's a lot of it. And promo stuff. Final Fantasy 14, you see it. SWTOR doesn't get that kind of attention. This game is only good for players that are new. Oh. Huh. I'm not sure I share that opinion, but, you know, if that's how you feel about it, sounds like it's true enough that that's been your situation. I mean, you must feel strongly, having played for 10 years with no breaks, you probably do feel exactly what you're saying. And there are probably others like you. I have no doubt about that. I know that for sure, we've had some pretty big people leave the game. And I don't just mean streamers, mind you. I mean like actual players leave the game because they didn't feel like it was the game they started playing. And so I know that's something for sure. For sure. Hello, you're a Starforge player. And some rich dude there is offering like 58 hyper crates for a rare mount. Whoa! But you suck. You got 324 gear and play on Israel time zones. Wow. Well, I guess what I would say is, you know, report the player, because that's hella against TOS. And, you know, also, hi. How you doing? I know that it's not your first time here, but you play from Israel time zone. How you doing? What time is it for you right now? Hey. Let's see. You know what? Let's jump over to, let's move over. It's morning for you. Oh. Well, no spoilers. I don't want to hear about the emergency defense meeting went today. Honestly, I'm kind of putting it off, so, you know, you live in the future compared to me. No spoilers. I don't want to know if we're in World War III yet. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. No spoilers. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We'll leave it a surprise for tomorrow. That'll be fun. Credits roll. Oof. Oh, God. Delta, we're not going to talk about it, but, the short thing is that, in the Eastern European conflict that's going on, some missiles missed their target and landed in Poland, and 2 Polish citizens were killed. Well, yeah. And they, Poland is not involved in the conflict. And so the potential that NATO will enter the conflict has increased dramatically because of that. Yeah, I'm trying to be as I'm trying to walk a line, but yeah, could be. Again, we're really not going to talk about it. Well, that's not what we're going to do here. But I figured if you didn't know, it kind of involves everyone, so it's worth. Yes. No, I don't have the founder title yet. But, oh, Bussy. Yeah, it's not fixed yet either. I actually barely even sat at my computer the last couple days. I barely even sat down. It was so much fun. As somebody who works 8 hours a day on the computer, tries to do a little bit for the stream, well, I'm glad. I'm glad for that. Yeah. I try to work a little bit on the stream every day. It's not something I get to every single day, but at the least every week. Or for Life Day? Oh. You know, I'm ashamed to say, because I don't even know what the ceiling is on it, but if they put it up, I'm ashamed to say how much I would spend. Because again, I don't even know what that ceiling would be, but it would be more than you think. And also, here's the thing. I have a feeling that because of the way my brain works, I would buy it and never use it. I'm pretty, if I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty sure I would buy it for more than you think, and I would never use it. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure about that. Born Unrated, I'm giving you a heads up. That conversation topic is closed. And I don't want to censor anyone's opinions. I want to censor topics. Frankly, it's stressful, and I want this to be a place that we just chill. I want to kick back. I want feet up on an ottoman. I want reclining. Put a stogie in your mouth, and I don't even want you to think about how it causes mouth cancer. I want you to just puff away and chill. That's what I want for you. And so here, that's what we have. Exactly, Mountain. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yep. That's right. Yo, Offworlds, how you doing, man? You know what's incredible? My wife buys me cigars for just about every one of my major events. I love it. Haven't you learned? The Ottoman Empire doesn't like to be treaded on. Well, that was clever. I like that. Yes, exactly, Orbithan. You get it. Time to use the speeder. So, hello. Hello. A robbery. Oh, did I buy any Ferrero Rocher? Now here's the question of the century. Because I posted yesterday a straight up fact that Costco was trying to rob me. Very much like I Watched to Learn How to Play is trying to do right now. Very much so, the exact same thing. And with the... Dude. What? Oh, pfft. Alright, this way. Electric vehicles, joke for you. If Apple made a car, does it still have windows? That's pretty good. Yeah, so they were straight up trying to rob me yesterday. They were hunting me with Ferrero Rocher. And pipe smoke is fine. The problem with pipe smoke is it's just a lot of work. And it's not like it's... I've smoked a pipe, and I have a buddy who he used to season his own pipe tobacco, and, you know, wonderful. And it was great. It was all fantastic stuff. But it's just like, you know, it's the same thing with tea, okay? So with tea, buying loose leaf tea, high-end loose leaf tea, and then, you know, putting it, oh, I know, I took away the gamble. Stream Elements, at the time that I fixed the Echo, Stream Elements was being a butthead, and I still can't enable it right now. We'll shoot for tomorrow. I'd like to have it up and running for the great giveaway. I want that. But, at this time, it's not working yet. Hello? Well, since your comments get ignored, no, Chaz, not ignored. Would I pay for the founder title? Absolutely. Just not seen. Since your comments get ignored, you'll just mention that third world nations have more honest elections than some states in the US. That's true. That's really sad. That's really true. But it's sad. But again, please. And I just want to say this is the last time I'm going to give a warning before I'm starting to put temporary pushes out, okay? I don't want to do it. I don't want that to happen. But more than that, I don't want people to be bringing up politics. So please stop. That's the last time I'm going to say it. Another semi-important question. When orange became a thing, what came first? It was the fruit, as far as I understand it, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the fruit. Kratomatic, did you really? No, I didn't see that. Did you post it in the Discord? Is that the flex? Sure. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Well, and you know, yeah. Oh, really? You posted in the market? All right. You know what's
Welcome
crazy?
to the clan warrior.
I haven't. Kenster, thank you. Nice to have you. No, it's crazy. I actually haven't. They retain their value. Yeah. I've heard. Is this the best? Is this the, wait. Is this Sith Warrior you played? Is it the first? No, it's not the first. I've played them all a couple times. This is the Jedi Knight storyline, and I'm playing the Jedi Knight as a Juggernaut. You're addicted to Morbium? Oh, really? Damn. Is that a precious resource where you're from? It sounds utterly morbtastic. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And go. All right, we're moving along. We're getting there. All right. Yeah, so tomorrow is the GG. Oh no. Oh no. Here's some opinions. Episode 6 of Andor. You find it somewhat boring. Episode 6. How long ago was that?
They are here. Who? What are you talking
Probably not though, Roland. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I've played them all. I actually like them all. I just like them all some more than others. The Mystic showed me the way.
Valen Dar told me where to find you.
Where is Talare? She is part of
Palpatine or Valkyrian? A good question. Can you even vote if you've been roped into their shenanigans regardless? Hard to say. Well, I don't think that counts because it's not actually about politics. Not really, because again, I think it's kind of a trick question because they're gonna make you their citizen, whatever it is. Was staged. Somehow Palpy and Valky both returned. You know, okay. I mentioned before, I did my whole spiel with the, kind of my... I did kind of like a hurried up version of what I would like to see as like an animated series. Just kind of talking about the Mandalorian Wars, but not from the perspective of one of the heroes, from a perspective of like a common soldier. And the deal is, here, I'm gonna get out of here, this is distracting. That's not gonna happen. Two-seater mounts, why not more? Why not more? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, so the other part of this, and I know that it's objectively not true. I understand that, so just like Kendall said, don't at me. But I want Valkyrian to end up being Palpatine. Niner, hello!
It's time to keep it loose.
Oh. Woo! Hello! Roaming Imperial. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Bad? Oh, why bad? But I want that because, am I thirsty? Well, regardless.
Straighten up, Sterling.
There we go, for free. No. In fact, here's why. I think that rather than have reoccurring dingleberries who just keep getting strong and trying to just keep going after the trope of I want to live forever, and then they kind of quasi-succeed and then lose, and then we see another one, I want to live forever, and then they quasi-succeed and then lose, and then we have another dingleberry that says I want to live forever, and then they quasi-succeed and then lose. Instead of having a whole bunch of these dingleberries, why not have it be the same dingleberry that we keep beating back? Amidst the other problems that we have, why not just have one reoccurring dingleberry that lays kind of dormant? Yeah, like the darkness, yeah. And you just it's kind of this thing that's waiting to return, if not properly stamped out. And so, right, and that's true, Roaming Imperial, that's true. And impractically so. And so that's one of the things that, no, I actually don't like it. I actually don't like it. I don't like it so much, I don't want it to be a whole bunch of people's goal. Why not one dude? Your question is, how the hell did they save Palpatine out? Dude, somehow, didn't you hear? Dude, somehow. That's how. I mean, weren't you there? I mean, somehow. They said it in the movie. They said it in the movie. They said that in the movie. It's actually in the movie. I wish I was making that up. Poe Dameron says, somehow. Somehow he survived. Really? You don't care to elaborate on that? No, literally they said somehow. That's the somehow Palpatine survived is what they say. Somehow. That's how. There's no answer because there's no answer. That's how. Did you see what happened at the end of Jedi? Did you see that? The Death Star vaporized. It turned into space dust, bro. Which one of those particles was Palpy hitching a ride to? Hey, your boy's back. Yeah, exactly, dude. Dude. Oh, he bubbled. Damn. What? Oh my god, I actually did forget about that, Orbithan. I think I blacked that out. I pushed that to the back of my head somehow. No, you're right. Thank you. No, I actually blacked that out. I forgot that the way that they officially announced announced Palpatine's return was with Fortnite. Ooh, whoa. Rian Johnson, every one of his movies that was The Last Jedi, wasn't. Yes. Yes, Ken Starr, that's how they did it. That's literally how they told everyone. Yee. You know what's crazy? I think if I were age appropriate, I think I probably would love Fortnite. I don't. I've never played it, but I mean, you know, I think that if I were age appropriate, it doesn't even seem like a bad game. I just think I would love it. I'm honestly, I think I would. You know what else is funny? I know I'm dating myself here. Get a load of this though. If somebody, and this isn't like a challenge, okay? I'm telling you I would lose. So it doesn't matter what it is. I am so... I don't know what Roblox is to such an extent. You could be like, oh, this is Roblox, and then put a picture, a screenshot of something unfucking related up, and I would be like, oh, that's Roblox. And then somebody else would be like, oh, this is also Roblox. And you could put something else totally unrelated up. As long as I've never seen it and don't have personal proof that it's not related, I would be like, oh, no shit, that's Roblox? I would have no idea what it is. And I would believe you. I would believe you. I have no idea what Roblox is. Is it like Minecraft? I have no idea. I don't know. Fortnite ruined this generation? No shit. How? I mean, I'm not even saying you're wrong. I don't, how? I'm impressed. That's what it took? In many ways, it's like Minecraft? Okay.
A victory.
Is that true? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, but dude, I was there. Okay, so like, okay, so Call of Duty pre-game. Does everyone remember Call of Duty pre-game, like matchmaking screens? Some of the most foul shit in my life I've heard from 13-year-olds in Call of Duty pre-game match setup screens. You despise Fortnite with a passion. Oh, that's good. That's amazing. Yeah, dude. So, you know, I mean, Roblox is so what do you do? Is it like an RPG? Is it a sandbox game? God, okay, tell me what's going on.
Enough games.
Someone. Enough games, y'all.
Right now. Forgive the tone, honored
Oh, it's a bodybuilding simulator. Oh, that's kind of dope. That's dope. Cliffy, dope. That's amazing. The answer is yes. Oh, well, that's nice.
Created a madness plague, planned to infect all Voss. Billions die savage, brutal.
You know, moms deserve to be eaten too. You know?
The entire planet.
That's okay. That's all right. Someone needs to, you know? If there's a mom out there right now hearing this, she's probably like, you're goddamn right. Fortnite is cartoony. That's true. I don't know. I honestly, I figure you work with the medium you have, right? So like, if you're a kid and Call of Duty comes out, that's what you got. If you're a kid and Fortnite comes out, that's what you got. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Is he some kind of spirit or something?
I dreamt of the dark.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Revealed. The core is alive, intelligent.
No problem. I'm here to help, Kendall. I'm here to help. Roblox is more of a program where people make games. Oh, what? For real? So I've been told in the same couple moments here that it's a bodybuilding simulator, and it's kind of like the map editor from Brood War, or I guess StarCraft 2 is probably more accurate, more up to date, even though that's 10 years old. Forge from Halo, I guess, is something closer, right? That's because it is. Boy. I'm so happy that I'm no closer to knowing what it is than anything. It's, oh, only limit your mind. Okay.
I will help her.
How about a nice game of chess? Only if we cheat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Only if everybody gets to cheat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Discreetly. Only if we all cheat together discreetly. And just kind of like, you know, pinch our lips together and look around wide-eyed knowingly. I'm cheating right now. Right? Yeah. Thank you, D-Beck. That's accurate. What do we actually get here? Ice?
Created a madness plague, planned to infect all Voss.
You know, moms deserve to be eaten too. You know? Hashtag facts. Yeah. Tri-dimensional chess. Spock would approve. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Like the... Okay, look. Millennium of peace between the Voss and the Gormak. Is it peace? Is that what's happening? Does it feel like it? That's your vision fulfilled? Hmm.
You were asking Talaray to make the ultimate
Checkmate.
sacrifice.
Hey, what's that? Moves piece back, one spot, opponent looks away. Yeah, what is that? What is that over there? We're talking about playful cannibalism? Well, soon, you know. You can be playfully cannibalistic in this channel. That's how I roll. I'll stick a little bite, you know. We get stuck in the elevator. I'll take a nibble. I don't care. Get a little munch. It's all right. You won't see me coming. I'm 5'2". Yeah. Okay. The one who came before?
Who were you talking about? Was there someone here before Fulminus?
The hole is talking to me. Hello? How my hut stretching is going. I don't have any hut stretching for him, sorry. Wait, am I actually 5'2"? Well, I'm tall for 5'2". I'm tall for 5'2". No. 5'2". I'm tall for 5'2", though. 5'11". No, as long as you're not horse stretching, I don't care. As long as you're not horse stretching, I don't care. It's a real problem. Am I getting shorter? No, I'm just, like I said, I'm just tall for 5'2". Guys. Guys. Look at the extra long Jack Skellington
As
arm.
did my husband. Our names will be joined forever in song.
What? That's on the what? Love life for vegans must be uneventful. They don't eat meat after all. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. From butt to tip. That's generous. That's generous. From butt to tip. Wow. I don't even know what you're measuring, but I would say that whatever you're measuring, you're being very generous. It's good. Generosity is good. Be generous with people. That's how we get moms not needing their, well, anyway. Not visiting as many Call of Duty War, you know, pre-games. Unequal proportions. Obviously, I'm shrinking. No, I'm just tall for 5'2". Make sure she's remembered. Boy, I wish I knew we were talking. I have been pretty good about following this so far, and I just... I did thought was best.
My actions were guided by my own decisions, not some prophecy.
Motivation's irrelevant. Vision came to pass.
Ooh, I'm glad you asked. Duel. This is the Scent Sterling stream after all. Sentinels, of course, a class here in Star Wars The Old Republic with 2 lightsabers. That's what they do. Full offense. Aggressive like. Dubba fist. Back to the ship. Full offense. No breaks. Can't really shoot a jester. You volunteered after all, and Scent made the mistake of proving your role. Did I? And also, yes. Retroactively, even if I didn't. Absolutely. Do your thing. 2.69. I mean, tall for 5'2" can mean anything, you know? Anything you want it to mean. I just think it's the stupidest thing in the world. You're probably gonna call it a night. Dark Shifty, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you, man. And to answer your question, Dark, no, I'm 6'4". So I'm just I know that some people are really sensitive about height, and so I don't want to like, I don't want to sound like I'm demeaning short people or whatever. That's not what's happening. But it's just fun. It was some stupid thing I said a while ago, and then I've just thought it was really funny ever since. And so even though if nobody else thinks it is, I think it is, so I just keep repeating it. You know, I made fun of your height. Oh no! I've made fun of a lot of people for a lot less. So I mean, I guess, you know, I'm sure you've made fun of me for something. I deserved it, I know that. Whatever it was. It hurt me to my core, obviously. You think it's hilarious? Well, I'm not, well, you know, pretending, you know. I don't like walk around and tell people that they're 7 feet tall or whatever. Doc, ah! No, never, no, never. Wounded, obviously. Skill issue. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Well, here once. One time. I think last time I streamed, I think I revealed to everyone, I think the only insult I even remember. I was trying to remember another one. Yeah, Andrew's, I think about that height. I don't know how tall he is exactly. But it's not a big deal. I mean, height's just a, you know, height's just a number. You can ask R. Kelly, age is just a number and prison's just a room. 5'11", go, yeah. Aren't the clones 5'8"? How tall are they? What's the... Well, how tall are the clones? Let's go... Gear. 5'7", only your what? That's wild. They're 6 foot. Is that canon? No kidding. No kidding. Are you guys identical? I mean, that would be crazy. I'm trying to figure out how that works. God of the Phantom. All right. I was just curious. It doesn't mean anything to me. Fraternal. Okay. I mean, you'd have to be. I was just curious if I'm very curious about this sort of thing. Very curious.
Master Satil, I stopped Lord Fulminus. He created a
I mean,
madness-inducing
our
plague
opinion of
that
identical
happened
is not
against each other.
correct, right? So anybody who actually is an identical twin can tell you that, right?
Violence.
And,
The entire planet would be a slaughterhouse.
confirmation.
I applaud you for a job well done. I know it wasn't easy dealing with the boss people.
That's kind of cool. Makes sense. Really? That's kind of cool. Really? See, now that's so interesting to me. That's so interesting. I have a buddy who's gay, and when I was we were in like middle school, and I was like, dude, okay, so here, real talk. And like he told us, well, it was the most underwhelming, you know, announcement ever when he finally told us. We were like, dude, we know. But it was, we were like, okay, so real talk. Is your twin gay? Because you're identical twins. How does that work? And he's like, no, I don't think so. And sure enough, no way. But it was just the funny, we, you know, middle schoolers, curious about it. And we were always just like, okay, how identical is identical? And it was just interesting. Buddy part first, gay part second. Well, I mean, it's who he is, you know. But it was because it's relevant. Who thinks Valen is a little what? Oh, you're one of those who thinks that Valen is the little red-headed Jedi. I agree with you. Raging Cyclone, I agree with you. Yep. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, but you know what I mean? Booty. It's just, I had to cover it up. It was getting distracting. Anyway, there was just to say we don't know. Identical twins is a misnomer. It doesn't actually mean identical. And I was super curious. So she could be Palpy. I have no idea. Honestly, sure. It's just, I mean... Bane Death, that's very good. That's very good. I like that a lot. I'm gonna use that when we do our sneaky archer in Skyrim. Yeah, because we're gonna do a Skyrim run through hopefully soon. I don't know when. We're gonna do one. It's gonna be neat. Still in disguise. Yeah, that's the idea that some of us have. I don't know. It's kind of weird because there's not any evidence that Valen can change bodies. We haven't seen that. Thank you. Thank you. Right. It's when we finish Cyberpunk. Mara Jade and Mary Jane were both redheads. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like all the pieces are sliding together. Bandit, thank you for showing me them biddies. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Alright, okay, so the Voss weren't so bad.
Voss customs are strange, but
whatever she said.
much of what they believe.
That is an intriguing assessment.
Uh-huh. That's right. We're gonna end up like Charlie with his yarn board. Here you go. Either a pair of... Hello, what's up, baby?
Good. Warren
Nothing.
has attacked and boarded the Republic flagship Valiant.
Okay, either a pair of twins who, as a result of developing from a single fertilized ovum, are alike in all genetic characteristics, including sex, and typically very similar in appearance. Yes, I do know. I took a biology class one time that covered that. It was pretty interesting. Oh no! You're a fount of useless facts? I think you found where you belong is what you found. Okay. Alright, moving on. Warren is just a pawn or whatever.
This is the Emperor's doing. Warren is being controlled, just like Lehan Nerez was.
That hardly matters to our military.
So if anybody had Voss as to where I stopped paying attention, that's... Anybody? Anybody have Voss?
He's inflicted heavy casualties on Imperial forces.
Uh-huh.
Daybrin possesses complete knowledge of the Republic's war plans. If the Imperial military gains that information, they'll crush us.
You're missing the point. The fallen Jedi serves the Emperor.
But is you... Wait. But is you ask someone that is a twin, they will each tell you it's a lie. Yes. Quite so. If I'm assuming, but if you ask someone that is a twin, they will each tell you it's a lie. What? Well, they aren't all like that though. So not all twins are that type. So fraternal twins can be two separate eggs that are released at the same time and then both simultaneously fertilized. So you can have that as well. And they can be, one could be a boy, one could be a girl. You can have very different people. Like in the case of Riel, if you don't mind my using your example, fraternal twins can be very, very independent. Now, identical twins, again, identical being the key word here, is a concept that we've developed, even though, as we find out, they can be quite different. Like in the case of my good friend, they can be very different. And when that happens, that usually comes from the same ova. Gnarl, I agree with you, and they all have the exact same motions. And, yeah, I love it. There are so many hand gestures, but really what's more interesting to me than the hand gestures are the exact same lines. So you'll say something like, then let's go, right? But to save a little bit of time on what was already racking up the largest budget of any game that was made to date when this game came out, they were like, fuck it. And they just kind of pushed out a lot of very similar lines that the voice actor or actress, whatever, recorded. So let's just see what happens when I say, then let's go.
We have plenty of reasons to pursue this. Where are we headed, Master Steel?
Okay, that's not a good example. I was hoping it didn't work, but a lot of them are like, what do you mean? And it's the exact same read, and they just use it like 40 times. Night and day. Word. Yeah. I got it. Oh, wait, how about, yes. Yes. 50, yes. That would be difficult. That would be very difficult for 2 eggs to be fertilized by 1 sperm. Because of the way that sperm works, it would have to be extremely industrious. No, that'd be nuts. Yeah, that's kind of from what I've seen, there are funny scenarios where that happens in like The Witcher. That happens in The Witcher sometimes to pretty funny effects. Sarah, do you remember a game where it's not so funny? I think Fallout 4 is probably the worst version I've seen. Where you have some like long time, hello jerky, where like you select a text selection, and then it like the character says something very different.
Oh,
Squig says Dragon Age.
it's been a while since I've played Dragon Age, but I did remember in Fallout 4 from the like 2 hours that I played it, you'd get someone would be like, my daughter is dying, and you can select like, I'll help, or I can't help right now, or I don't care. And if you select like, I don't care, it's, I hope she dies horribly, and you're like, whoa! Fallout 4 was really bad about it.
Fallout 4 is the worst I've seen about it. 70% of the time, oh god.
You are now a
Lighthammer, hello! On the left. Glad to be. How you doing, man? That's so funny that Lighthammer, it's, oh, it is, okay, 8 months, okay, it just didn't show me. I was gonna say that it's not showing his streak. I know he's had a consistent streak, but that's funny. It is showing it. I was just crazy. Shaka Khan. That's nuts. 70% of the time, I would freak out. So, I mean, seriously, Fallout 4 was the worst I've ever seen personally. Having not played Outer Worlds myself, I can't speak to it, but I mean, if you're saying that, I'm sure it's true. Your first name's a Sibling as well? Sweet. So I'm imagining one of you is named Tofenifer, and the other one is named Bo Shenifer, and it's just like, how do we tell them apart? We just go with Toe and Bo. Which one are you? Are you Toe or Bo? Just curious. Oh my god, Squigbiz! I can't show this! This is egregious! You guys, we have to stop what we're doing to publicly shame Squigbiz for saying something so heinous that Automod just, thank you, Automod, for saving us again. You're goddamn right I'm gonna stream Starfield when it comes out. I am so excited about that. I feel like a little kid when I think about it. Yeah. I'm like giddy, I wanna go eat the candy and play the fuck out of Starfield. I'm probably gonna take a week off. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna take like a week off work when it comes out. Well, I'll tell you what, this time, I'll allow it. Fallout 4 has some of the most enjoyable responses though. You pick the line that says, I'm gonna kill you, and your character drops at least 10 F-bombs. That's true. There are some like that, but for the most part, you're like, that is not what I said, bro. Yeah. See, but here's the thing, D-Beck, because even if it's terrible, I'll enjoy that too. So, I'm pretty set either way. People were like, well, it's a Bethesda title, so you want to wait, right? You want to wait until they fix it and then you can play it. No, I want to clip through the fucking floor. I find Bethesda titles amazing. I love them. I love them, all of them. Starfield it's a new IP from Bethesda, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Huge. Huge. Yeah! Yes, Squig, yes I do. I love adventure. True adventure. I went on a bizarre, emotional ramble while giving a quasi-eulogy the other day. Sarah heard it. And I spoke of what adventure means to me and how formative the concept of adventure has been to me, and about how two people can look at the same scenario and objectively say that something is true and be correct. But if you're open to it, that same experience can be so powerful, seen through the correct lens, experienced in the correct way, that it can change the rest of your life. And adventure is the key to that. Being adventurous, being in that mindset that is willing to see something objectively plain and really dive in and experience it. And it's hard to say what I'm talking about. That might sound like I'm taking crazy pills, but again, it was a eulogy and I'm not going to get into it, so it's just a whole thing. But the thing is, Starfield looks dope. I'm excited about it, and I'm excited about the adventure. What was the most entertaining bug I found in Cyberpunk? The most entertaining bug in Cyberpunk to me... Oh man, there have been some really stupid ones. I think the one where I fell through the floor of the world and then landed in some kind of water on stream. That was pretty hilarious. I also... I experienced a car that was infinitely long. So the back of the car stayed where it was and the front of the car kept driving. That was pretty awesome. I loved that. That was amazing. That was pretty cool. I think the back of the car staying where it was and then me driving was probably the most fun. I saved because I was like, oh, I gotta show people this. But when I loaded it, it was just the correct car. It was just a graphical thing, I think. Yeah. Yours were light texture bugs. Sure. Yeah. You even cringe when dealing with Killix and SWTOR? That's funny. Well done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, back at it. Bugs and glitches, not insects. Okay, alright. I found the Soul Stone. Oh. Okay. Damn. Well, I feel like I can do a lot of good with that. Okay, I'm officially doing nothing. I have to travel to the Valiant. Oh, that was the Reality Stone. Oh. Okay, here's the question. You have all the Infinity Stones, you have the Gauntlet, and you have the beans to handle the snap. What do? What's the move? Remember, this is a monkey's paw situation. The stones don't really want you to have what you want. You have to phrase it carefully, because you're gonna get exactly what you say. What you going with? What's your thought? What's your thought? What you gonna do? The Valiant. Sarah, what would your Infinity War style snap be?
Like, what would I snap away?
What would you do?
I don't know. I don't want to snap anything away.
Well, you don't have to snap it away. You can do whatever you want with it.
I don't know.
Wish for world peace. That's a Simpsons joke. Good one. Playing spoons. How do you get it? With a knife. Yeah. I don't know what I would do. Personally, I don't. I'd like to think that, you know, eventually I would get around to helping people or whatever. But I'm pretty sure first I would just get rid of 4v4s from the queue. That's the first thing. That's thing number one. I mean, if there's stones left for like ending world hunger or whatever, the first one is just 4v4s away and just out of the queue. You might snap. Everyone knows if it was world peace, the aliens show up and enslave us. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Whoa, really?
Someone clean up this mess.
Whoa. You know, I've mentioned a gal in here before named Jessica, who was off her rocker. Jessica's nuts. I'm assuming she is still, I don't know, wherever she is, I hope that she's better. But the deal is this, with this Jessica person, she once, honestly, to our, I forget what the class was now. It was like a World Civ or something like that. No, get this. So this chick was straight up, her pitch, because we were supposed to like solve a major economic problem. And she was like, I'm gonna tackle 2 right now. Are you ready? I'm gonna solve homelessness and I'm gonna solve world hunger. Boom. Here's what we do. We round up the homeless, we feed them to the hungry. 2 problems, 1 solution. Done. Jessica out. And then, by the way, that was a lot of the thesis. And then she actually proceeded to break down how the plan was gonna go. And I can't stress enough that this person, like, while obviously not being serious, this wasn't like a joke assignment, and also her tone wasn't joking. It was like one of the best comedic reports I've ever heard, but it wasn't like supposed to be funny. What does that even mean?
Destroy us all. It's only one ship.
He did something to my mind. Made me reveal the security codes
for our
entire fleet.
This flagship belongs to the Empire. Stay and the
that guy is
your hands.
Fucking ugly. Yeah, pretty much. Theoretically, it could work for 1 meal, and then you're back to hungry again. But, and also, what's the priority? Are you, if you're hungry and homeless, which one are you? Are you more homeless than you are hungry? I don't know, guys. I'm super homeless. Yes. Warren Sudoku. All right. I can live with that.
He has to die so I can stop you. So be it.
Well,
You struggle against your restraints, yet you continue.
Dude, this guy, this fucking guy, this is all his fault. This is all his fault. To Lunchables. Oh, that's just a theory. Well, it's a hypothesis. Oh. Don't you hate it when people do that? I hate it when people do that. You mean a hypothesis? That dude fucks. That dude fucks up my plans, okay? Yeet! I wish Sentinels had a throw. Make them into spam? Sure, yeah.
Insist on being a slave. With your power, you could be anything. You could rule worlds, crush all enemies, any man you want.
It is snackless. Boy, I would say Didn't do squat for you.
How's the dark side working out for you, Warren?
We both know how.
Ooh!
You'll send me
Dunked
back
on
to
this
Titan to be
guy.
redeemed.
He's a bitch, and now he knows it.
I'll escape. I've tasted real power. I'll never return to the Jedi. This war is nearly over. Master Braga will lead the Empire to victory on Corellia. Billions will die.
Thanks for the tip.
You
Adios.
Warren.
I'm blaming you for a lot of my problems.
Yes, kill him.
Now it's time to take out my blame
He
stick.
to revealing our fleet security codes. If that information gets out, the Empire will annihilate us. We can't risk him escaping and telling the enemy what he
No,
knows.
they're not, because they're dead.
There's only one way to be sure that doesn't happen.
Kill him yourself.
If you're so certain he's dangerous, execute him. Don't
Go
ask
ahead.
me to do it.
A lot of my fellow officers don't trust Jedi. I'm starting to see why.
What the fuck does that mean?
If this information about Corellia is true, our forces are in danger.
Oh,
We'd
that's
better
true.
mobilize everything we have. I'll alert High Command. You inform your council. Good luck.
You inform the council. Do I look like your servant? I'm not your secretary. Dude, you need to go find some subservient and tell them to tell the council. I'm not telling the council. I'm not going to do it. Use your ship's holo terminal. I'm going to go tell the council. Okay, let's go tell the council. I didn't... I don't wanna. Ah. Fine. Sarah, what are you up to?
Eating candy corn. I mean, popcorn covered in candy.
Okay, so I was gonna say Cheryl was eating candy corn. Yeah, exactly. You're the boss of me. Yeah, well, you know. This music is way more dramatic. That was actually almost the Making Christmas theme from. Alright, here we go.
Admiral
Talking
Gabrin and his flash
down to
was
him.
safe, Master. The dark side had consumed Warren. He refused to surrender. He's dead.
I know killing a former ally must have been difficult.
I didn't kill him.
Warren revealed Master Braga is on Corellia.
I didn't
He's
kill
the
him.
Emperor's secret weapon in the war.
Satele, I didn't kill him.
The Republic is sending everything it has to liberate Corellia. If Master Braga is aiding the enemy...
The Emperor has no interest in keeping Corellia.
I can see the
He
good in
desires the
you.
deaths of billions
Think about
to
Revan.
fuel his
What if they
rage.
killed Revan?
Find Master Braga and stop this madness. Set course for Corellia immediately.
That's a big enough point that it's worth saying. Well, Revan's the exception, sure, but if the impact can be so great as that Revan had, isn't it worth exploring? I should say so. That's true. They didn't kill him though, right? Saved a lot of issues to the later story. Well, I think they also would have been screwed. Malak would have taken over the Republic, and he wasn't as careful as Revan was. Revan was saving a lot of infrastructure to create a force to fight back the Emperor, which he perceived as the true threat. And, well, that was kind of already in motion. You know, it's kind of messy, yeah. But it was a net positive for them. Okay, travel to Corellia. All right, fine. That sounds. I could do it. All right, fine. All right, fine. Corellia it is then. Yeah. God, the Emperor is messier than Revan though. That's the thing, and this is the problem that I have with it. Is that it's like, okay, so the Emperor as we know him here, is this being that is moved from body to body to body to body, and effectively is centuries old, right? Okay, great. That's true, but that was much later in the much later. Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah. And like, if he's just some sleeper who's just kind of like hanging back, like, I mean, I don't know. It's really messy. It's really messy. Well, shitloads. Way more. So the, way more than we know. Also, there's something super weird, about, the galaxy that the Star Wars universe takes place in. Super weird. Things that are super weird, at least as far as we understand them from the legends, which don't really exist anymore, right? They're not real. But, here's the thing. I hope they come back. There are super cool mysteries that I want answered. SWTOR goes, now, with how they ended Palpatine. Well, and Palpatine is not really related to SWTOR. We know for a fact that Palpatine and Vitiate, or Tenebrae, aren't the same. We know that. And they're not. I know that. I just said it would be fun if they were. But, Legends is real to you? Yeah. Yeah, well, and I like, by the way, if you understood what I was saying, Squig, then I really do like the, not my emperor. I like the phrasing on that. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Then you do get it. Okay, so, I don't know. And I'm interested too. I'm super interested. I love Darth Malgus as a bad guy. Darth Malgus as a bad guy is wonderful. Because Darth Malgus, he's so much smarter than 99% of the Sith that we run into. He has a vision. He has a goal. And he does more than one-step actions to complete the goal. He says, okay, here's the goal. There are 4 things that can affect each other to make that goal happen. And then he does the things to make it happen. It's incredible. Malgus is the Azula of SWTOR. Now, there's an interesting idea. Yeah. Interesting comparison. Love the Airbender comparison. We've said it in here a dozen times, but Legends like Pluto changes between real. Pluto is not real. Pluto is a real place. It's a real planetoid. It is not a planet, and it doesn't change. It is not a planet. It hasn't changed since it was a planet. Since it was no longer a planet. It's not a planet. It's so, yeah, he's good. He's good. I like Malgus a lot. It's a planet to you, you're wrong. There, how does that, there we go. We got it. We just figured it out. We found out it's a dog. There we go. Niner, thank you. Is now semi-canon? No, it's... yeah, I think until Disney says, hear ye, and brings out some kind of bell, and then brings it in the courtyard. I don't think that until we get an announcement like that, Uranus isn't a planet. What is it? He's a different dog, a better dog. he's a part of the dog cast that owns other beings. That's you know, it's a messy world that Mr. Disney created. And when we thaw him out, we can ask him personally, why is there a caste system? Why are some animals allowed to wear clothes and others have to walk on all fours? Why, Mr. Disney, why? Also, this goes back to a lot of the older ones. There are cows that are milked and cows that are people. Sometimes the cows that are milked by the cows that are people. It's very disturbing. I actually, there are loads of problems with the Disney stuff. SWTOR aspects of canon, Revan. Well, those aren't really SWTOR aspects, though. A lot of those are... well, and a lot of those are greater Star Wars things that have been brought back from Legends and that SWTOR used when they made SWTOR. Yeah. Yeah, like Dex said, that's just kind of Star Wars stuff, and SWTOR used some of it. That's true. And we know from Clone Wars that there is an old Republic. Plo Koon actually, he refers to in one of the battles, he says, there haven't been fights like these since the old Republic. Alcor, cough. Yeah. Too bad Snoke is nothing. Thanks, Ryan. Snoke, it's nothing. Thanks, buddy. And then, what was, Abrams is like, oh no, it was a shitty clone. Because it can't be nothing, because it was like a big fucking deal. Oh my god. What's the accuracy cap? The big deal is, yeah, no. Roaming Imperial, not writers. Rian Johnson. That's who. And it's no one else gets the blame. The dude was the director and the writer. He has all of the say in how that goes down. And it is Rian Johnson's fault. So... Yep. Oh, also he was powerful enough to bring the entire faction to his whim, and don't worry about it. Like, it's, god, it just, yeah, but he gets 3 more movies, apparently. A writer did make The Last Jedi, so, yeah. I just really, there's a name, and it's important to me that everyone knows how bad he fucked up, because... Yeah, real, yeah. Has there been a lot of juicy lore? Not any that I've picked up on. We were talking about it earlier. Andor is incredible. For like real, it could just not even be a Star Wars. It could be a random show. And, incredible. I've never seen, nothing done so well. Well, Palpatine growing up. Well, Kathleen Kennedy. So here's the thing about that, though. So Kathleen Kennedy gets a lot of the blame for the way things are, right? But here's the thing. She didn't know. I don't think she knows anything about Star Wars. And so to her, you know, she's kind of an executive who has the skill set to run a company the size of the Star Wars faction of Disney, right? So, like, she has a skill set that a lot of us don't. And there aren't a lot of people with the kind of skill set who can run an organization like that. And if you think you could, you're probably mistaken. It is an incredible responsibility. An incredible responsibility to run an organization that size, okay? So, here's the, hello puppy, come here. So that's that.
What's up?
She does have a skill set. Is she good at it? Oh, puppy. But.
What's up, Mandrew?
Is she doing a great job, the job that we want? I don't know. Okay. I couldn't say that. But I don't think she cares about Star Wars. And so she was like, look, here's Rian Johnson. He's a young guy. He cares about Star Wars a lot. He's got a good pitch. and he's willing to save us some cash by writing it and directing it himself. You know what? Sure, he's an impassioned fan who wants to do it. And he has a background, he's made other skilled science fiction. Okay. And to his credit, he's made other good science fiction. Right. But apparently it doesn't transfer. Not everyone's fanfic is gonna make a movie. Yes. That dog is adorable. He tries. He tries. Look at his cuddles.
It's
Look
his redeeming quality.
Look at him. So you guys can't see because the angle I was at, but if I tilt the chair, you can see he has his head on my chest. Now my shoulder.
He had the night growls because I let him outside,
Oh,
but I just
that's
stood
real.
at the door to watch him.
You know what would probably make those night growls go away? If he could just stick his tongue in Louis' mouth.
He did try a couple times, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Also, if I fed him this popcorn that I'm eating, and also if he was allowed in the bed, that would probably fix all of the night growls.
He'd never have a problem again.
No, never again. Also, I would never sleep again because Sarah would never stop sneezing. That would be the end of
I
me
don't know what you're
sleeping.
talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Missed 2 allergy pills yesterday.
And I took one today.
Yeah. Oh. Well, who's to say? You know what's kind of cool about that? So, what was, Jon Stewart. So Jon Stewart had the Daily Show, right?
Yep.
Jon Stewart had the Daily Show. And he had a couple of dogs there on the Daily Show that he used as a litmus test for how the guest was going to be. So he would, you know what am I doing? Let's just cut with the illusion. Let's just go to the studio. Let's just hang on.
Keep walking laps on the ship?
No, dude, I'm wasting my XP boost. Let's just go to the studio. Here we go. All right, here we're back. So, okay, look. So, here we are. And, so he had, Jon Stewart had some dogs. They were like office dogs. And they were the litmus test for everyone he had in the studio. So he would take these dogs and they would kind of roam free, and he'd kind of watch, you know. He'd kind of loose the dogs and they would go over and they would interact with the guest, and the guest would respond how they would. And it was he would kind of base like how he felt about the person initially off of that interaction. And he's like, you know, some people, they can appear to be the nicest in the world, but then the dog comes over and just sniffs their knee, and you can see that some people's first reaction is to like hit the dog or to like bat the dog away physically. And it's like, and like he would use it as a kind of like, what's up? Like it's kind of neat. Dogs know. Yeah. And people's reaction to dogs is also pretty straightforward. Sam Witwer would have been the Inquisitor of Star Wars Rebels. Yes. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, just to see the place for him, like where to be put. Awesome Easter egg. Kind of hope it turns into something bigger. Afraid of your hopes. Yeah. Well, and love cats too. Cats are... I shared my history with the cats on the last stream, and I don't think it won me any favors. I don't think anybody was like watching and they're just like, you know, he's a good guy. I likened the last couple of weeks I was cat sitting this one cat to the devil cat. I likened it to what did I say? I think I said Roadhouse. I think I said it was like Roadhouse. The last couple weeks I was babysitting this sick cat, and the first weeks very sweet, very tender. I was trying really hard to make it happen. By the end though, it was not happening. It was just this fucking god. Yeah. You're an animal lover too. Yeah. I get that. Totally get that. Totally get that. And I love animals. I would say
I
that
love animals, but cats are fucking assholes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but as far as like how much I like animals, though, I don't think I like cats. I don't think I like parrots and stuff either. Like your snake, awesome. I love that. I love to be able to like hang out with it. It's cool. I get this like sense of like, oh, I shouldn't be touching this. This is a reptile that wants to eat me. I get that, right? But then like when it comes to like, hey, do you want to hang out with it? No. Nah. I'm good. I'm really more, I'm a dog dude. I love dogs. Dogs tend to like me. Not for you. I get that. Yeah, man. You had a cat for 19 years. Oh. That's a really hard one. That's a really hard one. Need one of the sugar gliders? Oh, is it even ethical to own those? I would. I would own one. Generally speaking, if at least if you're not like an asshole, because you could be an asshole and like dogs figure that out pretty quick. And even if they don't know right away, because they're dogs and they want to believe the best about people, so even if they don't know right away, they'll be like nope, and they just stay the fuck away. They love yogurt? Really? Huh. Roaming Imperial, you're heading out. We'll see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back on tomorrow for the great giveaway. So if you're gonna be here, prepare to win. Prepare to win hard. Yeah, and honestly, I don't think I would want to hang out with monkeys. It's the love, not like thing with monkeys too. People are like, oh, I want a monkey. Why? Do you know what you're asking for? Yeah. Hey, dog's approaching you. You've been attacked before. Well, and you know what? That's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid.
That's why I leash my dog.
Yeah. You shouldn't trust monkeys. You should not. No.
Monkeys will rip your face off.
Literally. Poodles are vicious. Cricket was almost attacked. He was very, we got involved because he was to be attacked by a poodle.
He kind of stopped instigating at the dog park after the poodle.
Yeah, he kind of stopped because Cricket's very fast. He's a speedy, agile little dog. And so one of his favorite activities in the world would be to antagonize dogs into chasing him. Now, he wouldn't nip or do anything, but he would kind of like get low and then kind of juke back and forth, kind of being like, hey, you want to run around? You want to run around? And then when they would, it would inevitably become a game of chase, and he would inevitably win. But there was this poodle that he was like, hey, you look athletic. Do you want to chase me? And he like kind of did the same playful thing. And nope, the poodle became vicious when it couldn't catch him.
Poodle was very angry, that it couldn't catch him. So it
it actually started
tried to knock him over.
Well, and it started to get involved physically, and that was we had to stop that. Chased you down, bit your arm. Jesus Christ, yeah. No, fuck that. Yeah. Ferrets make adorable, stinky, adorable companions. Yes. Stinky, adorable companions. Get your ferret's glands removed. Oh. You were gonna ask, if a person wins but isn't in-game at the time, do I hold their prize? A good question. The answer is yes. Yep. It's just a barking rat. You know what? When Sarah adopted Cricket, it was right after we started dating, and I'm gonna get to we're gonna get to the question that Kendall had in a moment. But so when Sarah adopted Cricket, we just started dating, and my first response, I'll admit, I was like, that's not a dog. I was like, that's kind of a cat. What you got is a dog-shaped cat. It's not, you didn't get a dog. You got a dog-shaped cat. And I've come around, okay? I've come around on the small dogs. But I completely understand your point, is what I'm saying. I was right there with you, Niner. I was right there with you. And Caldwell is completely correct to Kendall. I will hold your winnings for up to 3 weeks. And here's the nice thing. Well, there are a lot of nice things, to be honest. But here's one of the nice things. If you win, you never have to come pick it up again. In tomorrow's great giveaway, if you win and we make a connection and I give you what you want, or Sarah does, that first time, you never have to come get it again. We will mail it henceforth to the character that you picked it up with. Which means that effectively you can do the great giveaway while on your phone shopping from that point on. So if you're curious, by the way, there's a sheet that we actively and manually maintain week to week, and it is accurate. You can type an exclamation point win at any time, even if I'm not online. You pop into the stream. Thank you, Caldwell. Thank you, Smooth Wolf. You type in win. There it is. You got it. You can see who's got what in the wings. And by the way, this is not including what's been mailed out. We mail that out, and we don't put that on here because we mailed it out. But if you've never picked up and you won something, you can see it right there. It's pretty easy. First one, in-person pickup. That's right. Or if you want to, and we would love for you to do it, do come pick it up. We like the engagement. It makes it fun, and it saves us some time later. One of the... Oh, yes, D-Beck, thank you. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, well, kind of, sub, kind of. We're winding things down. So, here's the deal. With the giveaway stuff, a lot of people don't know that if you mail out more than like 4 or 5 things, you're locked out for 15 minutes from mailing. And it's because of all the credit spammers. It's probably an effective measure. Oh, I'm sorry, sub. We'll be here tomorrow for the great giveaway. You know that. You know that, sub. And so it's annoying to do, but it's not a problem. No, sub. Well, we'll be here. Next time you're not working, I'm hoping.
Well, look on the bright side, sub. At least that way, that's the reason you're not winning.
Mm-hmm. Anything else small isn't a dog? Fair enough, Niner. Wait, that's for all players, subs as well? Oh, yeah. Huh? Hey. No, it's not really new. It's been going on for as long as we've been doing the great giveaway, which has been over a year.
Yeah, Sarah constantly battles the
mailing
limit on how much mail you can do.
Yeah. Oh, Scentbot's fault.
Not a lot.
Yep. And so, if you want to pick it up, by all means do. It just saves us a couple moments. It's not like you have to, and please don't feel any burden. Like, oh, I didn't pick it up this week. Don't worry about it. But, dude, Scentbot likes that. Come on. That you're just fueling it. You're making it stronger. Don't do that. I'm warning against slapping Nightbot. It just makes it stronger. Also, because of the power outages, this is off again. You can see that we're not as tight as we normally are. That needs to be adjusted. But, have you ever looked into the Battle Royale mode? Stave, I've been doing some digging into the Marbles game. And I don't know how reliable it is. We'll have to see how tomorrow goes as to whether or not we'll be able to continue doing the Marble game. There are ways of manipulating it that I was unaware of and that I'm not comfortable with. So we'll have to see what more I find out and what can be done. But we'll have to see. So we'll see, and we'll talk about it, and I want to be as transparent as possible. I also just don't want to jump the gun on half-baked information. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. I'd like to think that how do I say this? Earned the benefit of the doubt that I don't want anybody to have an edge. I think that's the best way of saying it. I'd like to think that I've earned the benefit of the doubt that I don't want anyone to have an edge. And if I haven't, don't believe me, but I don't want anyone to have an edge. So that's kind of that. Yeah. Do I sometimes do Star Wars trivia? No, for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to have a new person who's brand new starting their Star Wars adventure to have the same chance as somebody who's well into it. Yeah, I think so, Yakona. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. And so I don't want someone who's who's just finding their love for Star Wars to have a disadvantage. And so we don't do that one. But yeah, so thanks, Dex. But the 40K, that's the next order of business. So the 40K, for those that don't know, we're putting together a tabletop role-playing game, written and hosted by yours truly. It's going to be I'm shooting for 10 sessions, so we'll have to see that. And then the Super Googles, but that would be something that we've talked about doing it, just a little bit of a side note. And there are things you can do, right? You can find hard to Google questions ahead of time that are also potentially red herrings for other results. You can do it. It can be done. It's just that, again, it comes down to who wins. Is it somebody who has just started, or somebody is this going to be rewarding long-time vested Star Wars fans? And so that's really what it comes down to. But the 40K, the tabletop business, think Dungeons and Dragons, but set in a sci-fi world way more extreme than anything else you've ever heard of. Warhammer 40K, Dark Heresy, is extremely sci-fi, and it is really, really, really wild. And it should be a lot of fun, and we are closed to new additions. If somebody is serious about putting their name on the list, DM me in Discord. Other than that, though, we are done accepting people. We're also done with the days. If you have not updated the days on that list as of the end of this stream, I've been pushing it because I want to give people a chance, but we're done. Closed, done. We're going to work on time starting tomorrow. Expect the 40K sheet to be updated, looking for the time that works for you, because we got to do this, man. I want to do it. I wrote this damn plot. It's exciting to me. I want to give spoilers to Sarah. She doesn't want to hear it. She wants to go through it and experience the turns. I want to tell her. I'm so excited.
Whatever. I love spoilers. Spoil me.
Well, I asked you and you said no, so what do you say to that?
I always love spoilers. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting mixed messages. The point is, I'm with Sub. I'm gonna burst. And if I'm gonna burst, I want it to be with you guys. Duh. So,
Gross.
oh yes, Scotty. So that's that. So if, again, you haven't, literally right now is the only time you're gonna get a chance to do that. Otherwise, get a hold of me in Discord and we'll work it out. Also, you want to dumb shit that won't have consequences. Well, I don't know who you're.
Do dumb shit?
I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm just saying, you know, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know what kind of consequences are gonna happen. I think you might.
Dumb enough, it'll have consequences.
I think you might be spot number 1 on the fuck around find out list. That might be what happens. It's just Sub. That's the whole list because everyone found out when you fucked around. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe it's a short list. Maybe it's a real short list. Oh, are you trying to pull a Rick on me? Is that what's gonna happen here? You gonna try and fuck a planet? You wanna make little planetoid babies? You think I don't love science fiction? You wanna test how much I'm willing to let you get away with?
You wanna test how much I'm willing to let you fuck a planet?
You roll well enough, we'll see if you can fuck a planet. What's happening right now? I'm just saying, it's a thing. Look, we'll let the dice find out, huh?
I rolled nothing but ones today in my D&D group. I rolled so poorly that the guy who was giving fortunes looked at my fortune and went, "Oh," and then smoke bombed and ran away.
Well, it's not too late, Funky Thunder. But yeah, it's the point is, I love science fiction, and frankly, you know, a Nat 1 in Dark Heresy is a perfect roll. It doesn't work like D&D. D&D is a D20, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, it's that clip button, but you know, I get it. So
I wish it was Dark Heresy because
that would have been perfect. Well, in Dark Heresy, yeah, it would have been perfect for her. In Dark Heresy, you roll a 100, right? So you roll a D10 and you have a kind of a tens place. It's kind of 2 D10s. So you roll 1 to 100. If you roll a 1, the God Emperor himself unzipped his fly and the golden dick of humanity fell on you. Congratulations. You're pregnant with whatever you want. Amazing. But if you roll a 100, or fuck, let's be honest, close to it.
How do you roll a 1 with 2 D10s?
It is 001. Because you have 00. Because it's 00, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's technically a D10, and then the other dice is 01, 02, 03, 04, up to 9. And if you roll 0000, that's 100. Aha! No work. Well, you know, we all tried our hardest. You know, we all worked to the best that we were capable, I think, and you know, that was the most we could do. You know, that was tested and tried right there. If this were the first episode of TNG, we would have been found guilty and not allowed to. Oh no. Perfect character stats. Do they have to reroll lower? No. No. So the nice thing is, your character stats are super important in a normal game, but we're gonna talk about it when we get into it. And I like. Look, I will always tell everyone when I'm DMing, or GMing as it's called, Game Master. The fact is, if you can sell me on what happened, you're probably gonna get it. You're probably gonna get it. Now that doesn't mean that it's gonna be something insane, right? Like, oh, I shoot one pistol and it ricochets off every beam in the building, fucking, just like Adam Sandler, and it just nails the bad guy. No, that's probably not gonna happen. You gotta roll a 1 for that probably. But if you roll and it's close, and you pitch it to me, you're probably gonna get it. Now, that doesn't mean that everything should be done, but it needs...
You swim on the computer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That happened.
Oh boy, gonna cipher that computer.
That's right. So the story with that is, well, really briefly, a buddy of ours, we were playing, I was GMing, and he didn't really understand what cipher meant, I guess. I don't know. And he was like, someone was like, what were they doing? They were just trying to like turn the iPad on or something? What was it?
We were trying to get a computer to work so we could access the Inquisitorial ship.
Yeah, but it was like...
We were cut off.
It was like a Mac.
It was a terminal.
It was a terminal? And he's like, I use
It was like a
Cypher.
computer terminal.
He's like, I use Cypher on the terminal, which is supposed to be a move that allows you to kind of create like a hidden language between you and your friends, you know? And then, and basically, I don't know. I don't know what he thought exactly, but he was like, I use Cypher on it. And I was like, okay, you can use swim on it if you want. Turn it on. Like, I don't care.
I think what he thought was he was using Cypher like the character from the Matrix.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, well, and you're joking, but like, that might be the connection he was writing. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The point is, I was like, you can just swim on it. I don't care. Like, just turn it on. Like, it's gonna say what it has. Anyway, but that's the thing.
Yeah, download more RAM.
Yeah, and so with GMing in general, I think that you can be a dick and give people the negative effects of resting. You want to be one of those guys? Sure. But I promise you, I'm not going to be counting your ammo. And as long as you basically use opportunities to buy ammo, you're never going to run out. Like, I don't... Yeah, he needed to build more. Yeah, additional pylons. Yeah, if you wanted to use Cypher, you need more additional pylons. Yeah, yeah, dude, exactly. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, man. Yeah, and that's the thing. Big question. You have laser swords.
Got dysentery.
Well, here's the thing about the environment you're in. You're all kind of... There's kind of an inbuilt cap on a lot of your inventory and a lot of your abilities and a lot of your character types because of the environment you're in. And we've talked about this at a locked door. You know, if you roll well enough, depending on the lock, you'll get through. You think the primary weapon in the 40k universe is a las rifle. It's a laser rifle. They're just trying to be cool. They're not. And if you're shooting a laser rifle at a locked door...
Also, they wanted to take it from Dune.
Yeah, probably true. That's true. It depends. If you roll poorly, they might. They might. And so it really depends. If it's like a wooden door, dude, you're probably going to get through, man. You're probably going to get through. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And common sense is your friend. And so if you can think of a clever way of moving around... a situation, a clever way that doesn't involve, you know, flying on a magic carpet, then you're probably going to be, you know, yeah. But yeah, so big question, can you have laser swords? On this, no. But it's not because you can't have laser swords, it's because you wouldn't have laser swords. Because 40k is inconsistent as hell. That's why. Also, not every weapon is a laser weapon. That's just the primary one. So some weapons, like bolters for example, have incredible recoil. Snubbers, another one. It's like a shotgun. Hell, there are flintlock weapons. Probably not going to use those either. But, is time travel possible? That's a good question. Again, it's going to come down to what you got. What you got for me? You think I'm not going to let you time travel if you can push it through the lore to me? If you can take the hole that is the lore and you can push something as big as time travel through it and it lands right in front of me and I get a good whiff and I'm like, that doesn't smell half bad, then...
Well, if you think about it, time travel is always possible.
It's just forward at a regular rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's that. So look, that's about how it's got to be. If you can take time travel and just right through, and then it's right here, and I'm like, smells great. Then I think, yeah, but that's a tall order. You would say only as a last chance revival thing, for the character to self-revive. Is this here? You slash the lock with your laser sword. Rolls a 1. Well, no. That's perfect. A 1 would be perfect. A 1 would, in a scenario where you had a lock, even if it was something that was like...
with your laser sword, and now you know how to open every lock in the building.
No, exactly. And that's what it is, where it's like your laser sword malfunctions, and it accidentally synchronizes with every mechanical key, with every mechanical lock in the facility. It now becomes a skeleton key for any locked door or box that you come across. That's the if you rolled a 1, that would pretty much be what happened to you. Rick, yeah, you sneezed, and the acid that came out melted your face off. And the 2-inch rat that was 50 feet away looked at me, and you died. I'm confused by a lot of things. I think it's supposed to be the other way around. 2-foot rat that was 2 inches away.
Our forces grow stronger.
No! Hello, welcome in, Raiders. What's up? So what is this one here? Your wormhole passed through a collapsing star, forcing it to reverse and travel through time. Stargate, yeah, man. Yo, what's going on, Emperor? How you doing? We were just talking about a different Emperor. What's up? Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I've done a couple of these, and Sarah may hold a bias, but Sarah, how was it annoying? What was it like, generally speaking, as a player?
10-10 would play again.
Okay, well that feels biased to me, but
whatever you asked.
I did. So you've played with several other DMs. How would you rate me among the DMs that you've played with? Honest answer.
How many people have I played with? 1, 2,
You've played with
3,
several.
4, 5. We're in the top 3.
Top 3. I'll take it. Yo, hey guys. So
You don't want to know my opinion on that.
damn, I didn't ask. So, because he's literally. So here's what would happen if I asked Andrew. He's literally only ever DM'd like with me, and so what would happen is he would say that I was by far the worst GM he's ever experienced, because it's like having the best. I'm the only one he has, and so it's gonna be. Oh, I'm just telling you. So if anybody's like, oh wow, you're really filtering your results.
I never got to escape the Florida Everglades.
Oh yeah, actually, that's. I forget about that. Okay, but real talk though, wasn't that like one of the most fun? Like,
oh yeah,
I want to do that again.
we have to. That was amazing. We're not even gonna get into what that was. That was a lot of fun though. You know what? We will.
Yeah.
Short answer was I was trying to figure out a way to make it faster, because one of the things that gums a lot of these up is that like you can literally get in combat with 4 dudes and it will take 2 hours. That's insane. Who wants that? It's fun, but like it's not. And so I was working on things to expedite how it works, and nothing went right. Yeah, that's how it works, man. No, I never did, Stave. I was trying to work on ways to expedite it. I think I did a pretty good job. At least I found some pretty good ideas. I was like, okay, give me, and it was like 10 random words. And I was like, give me a name, give me a color, give me a da-da-da-da. And I made up a whole scenario in an hour, and we played it to test out some of these ideas. And one of them was, it basically became like, okay, you guys are floozies on some rich asshole, young guy, fuckboy, billionaire, his plane. And the plane crashes in this kind of like infinite Florida Everglades orange grove thing. And go. and they were all the guys had names like everything had to be like a stripper name. What was it? It was like
all of our names had to have Lynn in them. So I was like Ashley Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
We had like I think we had like Katie Lynn and Mary Lynn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Darklight Smooth Wolf, we'll see you, man.
That's what we did.
Have a go, man.
There was that. It was a hoot. The whole thing was hilarious, and it doesn't even sound like you're like, what? That doesn't. How does that fun? It was. The point of it was that there was no stakes. There were no stakes. It was just about like the insanity of the situation and getting through it in a way that was fast and felt like there were rules. That's one of the things I hate the most about horror movies is when there's no real sense of rules. Nice. Nicely done. And I can't take it seriously. When there's no rules and you're like, well then who cares? Like the bad guy's invincible or whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, we used like 5 traits, I think. It was like looking.
I think there were 4.
Speaking.
Yeah.
Looking, speaking, shooting, or like attacking or whatever. They all ended in
Yeah. It was like it was looking, talking, speaking, and moving. Or doing. It was doing. It was looking, talking, speaking,
it was
doing.
Our action. Our action word was doing.
And so those were the 4 things, and you had like it was like a 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 or something, and it was like, well, what? Roll your looking skill, and so like, or it was 1 to 10 because it was like a D10, it is single D10, and it was like roll your looking skill. So it was like I looked real good. I rolled a 1 because we were playing Dark Heresy style, and sure enough, you see everything, perfect. And we may do something like that. We may boil it down to a 1 to 10 unless it's for chance. So we might have to do a 1 to 10 for most things just because we're going to have I want things to move. I don't, to me it's going to be more about the adventure and about the progression and less about like fighting with you over whether or not you saw someone at the end of an alley. You did or you didn't. And I don't want to, like, how well did you see them? Okay, you rolled a perfect score. You saw the damn make of the jacket. You saw everything. You counted how many hairs he had in his ear. No blinking. Yeah, no blinking. Must love Scream. I don't remember Scream. I saw it. I don't remember it. I know you're joking, but like, I don't remember it. Well, it's not even about that. It's about you going through it and exploring. To me, and this is a really shitty analogy, it's just the only one I have. It's kind of like how parents describe seeing their kids open presents on Christmas, where it's like, okay, like it's not for me. It's this thing that I made and I'm getting enjoyment out of giving it to you. And that's silly. I know, but that's the best analogy I have. It's not about me. I've been with DMs that were way more concerned about telling their story, god damn it, and they did it at the cost of everyone else playing. And that is not what we're doing. If you guys never make it out the front door because you didn't want to do it, that's how it's going to go. We'll have to play before you know what I'm really talking about. Is there going to be team hurting? Yeah, friendly fire is allowed. Yeah, and Funky Thunder, what's pretty wild is that we literally found that DM shit-talking us on a Reddit forum asking for help because we were so annoying because we kept wanting to do our own thing and not follow his plot. Super lame. Super lame. Super lame. Super lame. So, yeah. Yeah. Anywho, it'll be fun, I think. Is there going to be team hurting? Yeah. Like one of my most fun, it was actually my very first session. We had a How Are We Sure? There are a lot of ways that we knew. And one of them was that he literally described our exact scenario. Literally. Because he was so proud of his story that not only did he want to tell it through GMing for us, he also elaborately spelled out his entire story in the post complaining about it. That's how badly he wanted to tell the story. It was, and then later I was like, well, you know, I'm sorry we're not, because something happened and there was some kind of like a thing where I was like, yeah, sorry we're not, and then I recited his post a little bit back to him, and he's like, oh, you saw that, huh? So, I mean, we're really sure there was no room for error. It was him. So, you know, so, you know, but, team hurting, one of my very first, one of these, I was a psyker, right? Telekinetic. And I jumped into the body of a dude who kept trying to like fuck with me. And we traded consciousnesses. And he kept insulting me the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, well, I take out my shotgun and I begin stuffing it into my ass. Barrel first. And he's like, what? Well, and I rolled and I got everything in there. And I got the barrel.
That was actually a different DM.
Yeah, different DM. I know, yeah. But it was with that guy though.
Oh yeah, he was in our group.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I was like, I start just stuffing it up because I was in his body. I was in his body and I was using his shotgun. And I was like, yeah, well, fuck you. I take the shotgun and just start going to town. And I just take as much of it as I can. And he tried to do the same thing to me, but he failed. And it actually caused us to switch back into each other's bodies. So I was back with my body, no shotgun. He was back in his body, full of shotgun, and he was like, oh, fuck you! And he's like, I take out the shotgun, and I begin to shoot him. But he failed, he fell, set off the shotgun, and blew himself apart from the inside. We're gonna go with that set of rules. Yeah, you can...
Then he had to make a new character.
Yeah, he did. He had to make a new character. So, yeah, no, yeah, I mean... you'll be able to do what you need to do, but just know that it's gonna be the same thing, right? You're gonna be able to.
I'm done. You want to see what I'm done with?
I would love to bring it in here.
Oh, yeah.
You need an inhaler now? Well, I'm glad. The thing is, yeah, we're gonna go with that sort of thing. If you want to hurt your teammates, you know what? Pitch it. If it lands, man. That's how it is. Yeah.
I sent it to you.
You did, huh? Is it in the Discord?
Yeah, it's in your Discord.
All right.
But also keep in mind, you guys will still be playing with the fuck around and find out rules.
Yep, that's exactly right. Oh my god! Okay, so Andrew is 100% correct. So, like, what goes around comes around, and it's not even about karma. It's just that it's like, if you fuck around enough, you will find out. And, like, I'm not even going to be a biased, like, I'm not going to be like, I want you to do this, or I want you to want to do this. Fuck all that. But the thing is that if you fuck around long enough, you're going to find out.
Hi, Cricket. Yeah.
And I just want to say this one. No, for sure. You can do what you need to do, but remember, you have to tell me how that happens. If you're like, I walk over to this guy, he's a fisherman. I walk over to him to convince him that he needs to start donating to a charity I'm starting. You know what? That's what's happening now, and that's what's gonna happen. But you're picturing the whole scene. Yeah, and honestly, that's how it happened. There wasn't any more to it. We were on a mission to go do a thing, but that's how things happened. Great day of fishing, isn't it? Yeah, so that's and if you start a charity that begins galactic peace, word, that's what we're doing now. If things take us off the plan that I've set up for you, that's what happens. But we'll talk more about that. I want to bring attention to this though. So, just for a moment, we're going to move back to the monitor, which means another screen transition, but not before I remind you guys that coming up in December is going to be a Set Sterling and gang event. The Tunnel Snakes are hosting Merry Kinkmas in SWTOR. You guys are going to love it. And there's going to be an emote for it. And Sarah has apparently finished it. There was going to be a Merry Kinkmas last year, but we had to move 2 times in 1 month. It was a huge pain in the ass. But Sarah has apparently finished the emote for Merry Kinkmas. So, we're going to head over to the monitor, and you guys are going to see it. Oh no! Here. Look at that. This is the emote for Merry Kinkmas.
Sarah, you son of a bitch, you've done it again.
It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'm not kidding you. Oh, sub, it's an ornament. It's an ornament. Came back at the wrong time. What are you talking about?
It seems like the right time.
It seems like the right time to me. So, Merry Kinkmas is happening in December, so make sure that you stick around for that. And it's going to be in SWTOR. Oh, Andrew, you look adorable. Oh, you just got here. Well, make sure you're here. Because, you know, I wouldn't even say this is that weird. Uh-huh. No, for real. My darling wife is incredible. I pitched this idea, and she was like, oh, I think I get it. First draft. And this is it. It's done, by the way. It's not like, I have some notes. No, fuck that. This is amazing. So, yeah. Well done, Sarah. Your prowess is... what's weirder, this or full body senpai?
Actually, you know what? I have one suggestion.
Yes.
Instead of a leather strap for a ball gag, couldn't you use like the tinsel rope stuff they use around the Christmas tree?
Oh yeah. I could.
I'm wearing it in all of the emotes.
Do you think it would still look like a ball gag if I did that?
Maybe, I don't know.
You can try it.
I think it's worth a try. And then if it does work, then it works. If it doesn't, if you kind of lose it, then you're like, oh, what's happening to his face?
I'll try it. I'm not confident I can do tinsel, but I'll give it my best shot.
Yeah. And yes, the Bluetooth earbuds are in all of his emotes, actually.
Yep, they're in all the emotes. Even the butt. It has little tiny, kind of, they look like apostrophes, little apostrophes. Yeah. Well, the only thing...
You can't really see them when they're that small.
Yeah.
Some holly leaves. Well, the only thing that I can even think of is it possible to turn this into an animated emote where it's all virtually the same, except the eye shimmers are moving and there's sparkles on the ball?
I can probably do that.
Because that, to me, the shimmering animated watering eyes with a little sparkly ornament, that would be the only note that I have. If it's even possible, and if it's not, this is glorious. No, Chaz. We don't need that. Not with this. Jesus.
What other Kinkmas emotes do you want to see?
Well, I think that we probably want to limit it. The reason is because I already am worried about this. The thing is, I have to remember that I'm not the only streamer, and a lot of you guys are in different communities. And thanks to some of our more generous viewers and participants, a lot of you guys end up with subs. And you end up with some of my more flavorful emotes, and I sincerely worry about some of our more family friendly Yes, Scotty. Thank you for illustrating my point. The the shimmering eyes. See, now that's my point. That's
I'll see
my
if
point.
I can get the tinsel to work too, because then it can also sparkle.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yes, Chaz. Precisely what I mean. So again, I'll have to ask you guys. Like, I'll have to hang on. We're gonna go back. By the way, Sarah's incredible depiction of the right sent emote dude. I don't know if you guys can see it correctly, but the look on his face, how horrified he is that the beam is going back into his hilt is my very favorite part about that entire collection. Everything is not as good as that. So, but yeah, we'll have to do like a Scouts Honor thing about like not using these inappropriately or to harass other streamers, because legit, there's nothing objectively wrong with them. It's just a dude holding a lightsaber. But, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, D-Bag. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, a viewer met with me and gave it to me. I tried to buy it. He wouldn't have it. He wouldn't have it. It's from the collector's edition of Star Wars: The Old Republic. I've actually met with 4 of y'all in person, and I don't know who wants what. Yeah, I don't know who wants what, so I don't know. I don't want to say who or whatever, you know. But yeah, you know, it's unreal to me, first of all, because I saw a picture of this thing for the first time. I had a paradigm shift. I had a paradigm shift. I know.
Paradigm.
The paradigm. When he sent me the picture in Discord, and I was on his computer in the background, because he just literally took it with his phone right then and there and sent it over Discord. And I was like, oh my God, I'm on that guy's computer. It was like the weirdest, because again, I don't have any like, this isn't like my job. And what the steps that would have to happen between now and this being my job are so dramatic and so large in nature that it's not something that like I'm shooting toward. It's not like, all right, if just 500 of you guys sub, then I'll, you know, every single month, then I can finally live my dream of being a Twitch personality. That's not, come on. That's not the thing. That's not the thing.
But you do want to be an influencer, though.
He says these things because they know they hurt me. So, the point is, we're just having fun. We're just goofing off. We're having a good time. And, well, the nice thing is, at this point anyway, we've had enough generous, like I mentioned some of the more generous, like the people who were like outstandingly, anytime anybody gives at all, it is a surprise to me. And when we have generosity to the degree that some people have, it's overwhelming, and it's truly what keeps it going. So when that happens, that's how we see the GG. If that winds down, so is the GG. It's not a threat. It's just that, exactly right, Thunder. I couldn't actually support it the way it is, all by myself. So, you know. We'll move accordingly, and it's not something that like, I don't want anyone thinking there's like a sword of Damocles. There's a pretty good sized fund that's going to keep the GG going for quite a while. But, you know, if it winds down, it means interest is winded down as well, and so we'll see both happen at the same time. But until then, party time. What I would say though, do keep an eye out for the GG. It's 11:30. I have eaten 4 protein bars today. I'm gonna go eat some damn food. So, Andrew, Sarah, and I have been the Tunnel Snakes.
Meow meow.
Alright, everybody.
Well, and actually, Beeman, I'm gonna be working in more variety anyway, even without that. I actually just, well, thank you, Rio. That's awfully nice. Just because I want to do more. It's not even about necessity. I actually just want to do more. We're having a lot of fun. I want to push it. I want to see what kind of trouble we can get into. So we'll have to see how that goes. And goddamn, I hope those who joined us for the first time today join us again tomorrow. I mentioned tomorrow is the great giveaway, and if you don't know, it's time to figure it out because we're gonna do 90 winners. Over 90 winners tomorrow. We're gonna have 90 cartel crates we hand out, including one winner who walks away with an unstable peacemaker lightsaber. 2 60-day subs. It's gonna be a good goddamn time. Be there. I will see you tomorrow. As I mentioned, Andrew, Sarah, and Cricket have been the Tunnel Snakes. I have been Sent Sterling. I will see your sexy motherfucking faces tomorrow. Alright, y'all. And Stu and the GG. Oh, so the tinsel. Excellent. I'm curious to know how it could actually happen. The twinkling, the tinsel.
Oh.
I wonder how many people have volunteered to have artwork made of them being gagged and tearing. Without it being some kind of erotica.
Are you saying this isn't?
Well, I'm saying for some, probably. For some people, probably. Yeah. This is one of those moments when you're looking at it, and I'm gonna look at it from the future and be like, it was then that I should have stopped. I had no idea the repercussions this would have on my employment future at that moment. I would never find a job again. Andy Dufresne. Oh, never mind. That's a whole different thing. Cheat codes? Oh, boy. Niner, sounds like you got a plan worked out. Share it with the rest of us. Oh, gods. Okay. The credits clearly didn't roll. And I'm going to take that as a sign from Cricket. They're over here rolling on my screen. I can see on the demo they're not rolling for you. And Streamlabs and I, we're going to have a fun motherfucking conversation about it. You guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I love your faces. Deuces.